Whoa! Is it Sunday Fun Day already? With a new guitar, Jeremy got a new guitar. He couldn't wait to play it for you guys. Welcome to our weekly Sunday Live, where we update you guys with our hails of a week and our hails of a find. Take it away, Jeremy.
Oh, you don't want me to take it off this week? Now you want me to take it away?
I finally got it right.
Not bad.
I finally got it right.
How do you like this new guitar?
It's nice. It's very nice.
Never been played before.
Love the color.
I know you said I couldn't wait to play for them.
Never been played before on this channel.
This is the Fender Acoustic Electric.
I love it.
California Series Candy Apple Red.
That's great.
Look at that.
It even
Candy
smells like
Apple Red.
It even smells like candy.
Oh, it's so beautiful. And I think that the first song should be played for you, not for them.
For me? For me?
I've never played a song on this before. Are you ready?
All right. Not sure what you're going to sing, but yeah. Take it away, Jeremy.
Freaking me out. What should I sing about?
JK says that guitar is gorgeous.
Yeah, yes it is.
You can sing whatever your heart desires.
You're my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray.
All right.
You never know. Excuse me, that's it? All right. You going Matthew McConaughey on me right now? Really?
What else should I be saying? Just say nothing and just nod my head?
You know what? I'll just sing to them now. They're probably not saying all right. They're probably not going, all right, all right.
Are you going to hook up the amp? Or was it a bust?
I could hook it up, but I'm not going to.
We don't want to wake the chicken butts.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
New string fund, everyone.
You make me happy.
Oh, this is a lefty.
When skies are gray. Yeah, that's from the Ultimate Storage.
Is this from the guitar
You'll
unit?
never know,
It's
YouTube fans, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, while I lay asleep. You know what? We'll just leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. I don't want it to get too awkward for you in front of all of the.
Thank you so much for the $10.
In front of all of the fans.
Yeah.
We should probably try the classic though, don't you think?
Yeah.
If you love what the Hale's type, what the.
Type it in the live chat.
I never said Hale's. That was your line. Ready?
Oh.
Say it.
I didn't know I had a line.
Say it.
I know I had a pick line.
Say it.
But yeah.
Oh my goodness. I can't even cue her for the line 5 times and still can't get it out.
Okay.
Hale's.
Hale.
Thank you. You love what the Hale's type, what the.
Hale. Michelle, thank you so much for the $10 super chat.
If you love what the Hale's and you love snail trails, you love what the
Kimberly,
Hale's.
thank you so much for the $10 super chat.
Type what the.
Hale. Look at the chat just flying with what the hell.
Not bad.
Hale.
Not bad. I think this Candy Apple Red Fender is going to do okay.
It's going to be a hit.
It's going to do okay.
It's going to be a hit.
Wow, that's the first.
It pops. It definitely pops.
First time ever played by me.
You did a good job.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Well, actually, fist bump.
Okay. How's that feel with the flex fingers?
It's weird because it's a lefty.
I guess you could do a lefty wave though.
I could wave.
Lefty should be better because you're lined up with the camera.
Can't really put a drink in it. Like
you never put a
one.
drink in the other one, so
you're right. I never.
I could think of some other things you could do with that.
Pam, thank you so much for the $10 super chat.
You could get in a boxing match with that. You could grip. You probably pull toilet paper and wipe with it.
Can I pick your nose with it?
I mean, might as well try. You're weird like that.
You do have big nostrils.
We've already determined who has the bigger nose.
Wesley Hale, thank you so much for the $4.99 super sticker.
The bigger nose is definitely 100%
Oh no,
You.
Els had an accident on her scooter last week. Prayers
Uh-oh,
for you, Els.
uh-oh.
Stay strong, Els. She fractured her cervical vertebrae.
I don't know where that's at, but it sounds painful.
This one right here has lots of accidents too.
I break one bone and now I'm accident prone. You know, I could sing that. Good.
It does rhyme. It does rhyme. We'll keep you in our prayers, Els.
So lots.
Nathan,
crazy.
Thank you so much for the $20 super chat.
Careful, don't pull your pick out. Lots of crazy things happening.
Tape it down for me so that it doesn't snag.
This week has been absolutely insane, without a doubt.
Every
and
week.
We're gonna try and give you a full update. By the way, those who you watched the world's most epic storage unit this week as well. A lot of that stuff is going up for auction tonight. So all the Pokemon cards, we have so many people message you. I want this, I want this, I want this. All the Pokemon cards are going up for auction tonight. There's some video games going up for auction tonight.
Thank you so much, Debbie.
There's a plush from that unit. There's a lot. The keychains,
Hale,
the Mickey, so the Disney keychains are going up. There's a lot from that unit going up for auction tonight. That unit was crazy,
including that cherry red guitar.
You told me that I could take all the guitars from the storage unit, go to downtown Cleveland, and give them all out for free like I did the microwaves.
I heard your idea on giving out the guitars.
And you like it? You like it?
And I said,
you like it? We'll give them all away. We got a whole storage unit filled with guitars. We'll gift them to. We'll just give them all away for free.
If that's what you want to do, then yeah, I'll support you.
Yes. Really? I thought you would say you would nix that one 100%. I'm just.
If that's what you want to do, I mean, the whole chat is saying no, don't get rid of any of the guitars.
So I shouldn't do that.
We should stick to the original plan,
which was
Daryl Howard sent $10 for Jeremy's nursing classes.
Feels like I'm gonna need.
He's ready for a nursing degree.
I was getting feisty with her today because she was talking on the phone while I was taking care of it, distracted, and I'm like, whoa, calm down. There's air in the line, and then there was saline. No, there's antibiotics spraying everywhere.
Medication was flying
antibiotics were spraying everywhere. It's all over the carpet, all over the couch. I'm taking away the phone tomorrow for antibiotics. Smith,
thank you so much for the
time $2. To go. She thinks she's Nurse Ratchet. Time to go serious nursing. I got a degree now. Wait, I'm a doctor. I'm a doctor, right? Aren't I a doctor?
A lot of people are saying do not give the guitars away. Just create a wall guitar.
Okay.
A wall display of them.
I mean, we should do whatever they say, right? We should give in to the peer pressure of them. Okay. All right, we'll give in to their peer pressure and we'll keep the guitars. Nail fund for the guitar. Here goes Debbie Vaughn already.
Debbie Vaughn and all her crazy fun.
Here she goes already. It didn't take her long, did it? So before we get into the actual update on everything, we should remind them that we need them to subscribe, right?
Yeah, if you haven't already, what the hells are you waiting for? It's free. A lot of you didn't realize that it was free. So
they're saying our voice is delayed from the video.
Subscribe, it's free.
So what do we do if our voice is delayed from the video?
I've only seen one person say that.
I saw Christine just ask.
JK says donate the guitars to JK Fund.
Oh, there you go. All right. There you go. Okay, so it's just one person.
Just try, Christine, try to refresh.
No, a bunch of people are saying it's fine. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Now, if you didn't get a notification, that's probably, and you are subscribed, that's probably because you didn't hit the bell icon that's next to subscribe, and you want to make sure you click on all. There's going to be all, personalized, and none. Make sure you have all notifications. That way you get notified when we release a new video and when we go live every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, we try and get a pre-recorded video out to you every day at 5:30 p.m., but sometimes life gets in the way and that doesn't always happen. Jody, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat.
So the other thing they need to do, you need to check that, because a lot of times YouTube will, what they call, scrub their system of fake accounts. So there are YouTube channels out there. They'll buy bot views to make it look like they have real views, which, by the way, congratulations, over 200 million
Oh
views.
yeah, we hit a
So,
milestone this week.
all real people watching.
Yes.
But there are
Very
channels out there that
organic.
try and cheat, and
Yes.
they'll buy bot views to try and cheat the system on YouTube.
Which we've
And-
never done on this channel. We
and
don't intend on ever doing it.
YouTube, if they find out, what they do is they delete all of those accounts, and if you're caught doing that as well, they can actually delete your account. So, the one things that happens is sometimes your guys' your profiles, your YouTube profiles, they get caught in the system as a bot channel or a spam channel, and they unsubscribe you.
Deborah,
So
thank you so much for the $5 super chat.
keep making sure that you're subscribed. The biggest thing that you can ever do to help support what the Hales is make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you have your all bell notification on, and watch every video from the beginning to the end.
Correct.
Always from the beginning to the end. That helps the channel tremendously. Deborah says, I'm not a bot, I'm real.
Francis Rampy, thank you so much for the $2 super sticker.
So do you want to get into mail first, or
Crafty Jen sent $5 sent for little Jimmy Toy Fund.
Who's Jimmy?
That's you when you're all drugged up. You become Jimmy.
What are you? Huh?
For those that follow Auctions Anonymous,
don't know what you're talking about. Have
I think
no clue. No clue.
think they
I
know.
think you're up to something when I fall asleep and take a nap. That's what I think.
You take a nap?
I attempt at times.
So back to the whole notification subscription dilemma. If for some reason, you're not getting notifications, with a lot of you will send us emails and comments that you don't get your notifications, make sure you go back. Feel free to unsubscribe, resubscribe. Make sure you hit that bell, click on the bell, and then click on all, and then you should be all set.
Conky, Noreen, remember, huge bonfire, Hale's headquarters next Friday night.
This upcoming Friday.
Jumbo wieners for
Be there
everybody.
Or be square.
Are you gonna roast your jumbo wiener and your jumbo ham?
No.
Okay. Are we gonna get into mail first, or do you want to get into updates first? What do you want to get into?
Whatever you want to do.
Well, baby, what I want to do, there's not enough time right now.
I mean,
so.
Whatever order you would like to go in, sir.
Should we?
Christine Roman Gator sent 99 super sticker. Thank you,
Gator.
Christine.
Where did you pull Gator from?
Roman Gator.
Gators are out. Giraffes are in. Can you be a Roman giraffe?
Roman giraffe.
That's better. Giraffes are in. Giraffes are where it's at now.
Conky just said real men put Fruit Loops on their wieners.
That's what I've heard. That is what I've heard.
I'm going to disagree and say friends do not let friends put Fruit Loops on their wieners.
I'm just saying I've never done that, nor do I ever intend to. So, but there will be a major Hale's headquarters bonfire next week, bigger than the one before.
It's going to be huge.
Huge. All right. So should we talk about? Should we get into the craziness of this week? And then get into mail, and then into the auction.
Yeah, let's do that.
Major scores this week. And yet, so as it seems with life, major highs, major lows, major highs,
we'll continue
major
to pray
lows.
for you, Daryl Brown. She had her teeth extraction.
Oh man, that's gotta hurt. So we had highs and lows this week, without a doubt. So one high, some of the fans have seen and is no longer viewable, and that's on purpose. And yet another one we thought so many more people would see. One of our top 10, easily top 10 storage units, best storage finds ever. We went to a whole nother state, had to get the kids, had to go to a whole nother state, travel, just because I was itching so bad to get a storage unit.
Now I saw the unit because it went up for auction online, so I got to see the pictures. And Jeremy, whenever he wants to bid on a unit, he's like, come here, come look at this, what do you think of this? And so I got to see the pictures, and I said, yeah, go for it, looks great. Celia, thank you so much for the $5 super chat.
Oh, Conky. Oh, Conky. Not appropriate. Stop sending me wiener pictures, Conky.
And so I couldn't go because I had to package things from the auction. There's, I have certain deadlines that need to go out in order for you guys that buy from us make it on time. And so Jeremy got on the road with Patience and Christian, and he kept me updated throughout the whole time, like, oh my gosh, this unit's even better. And so I didn't get to witness it firsthand in person, but I got to see pictures throughout as they were unloading the unit, and then obviously the final video once it was edited and uploaded. Because I am a fan of What the Hale.
So you
and
are?
I do watch.
Really?
Yes, I do watch. I
wow.
subscribed and I made sure that all bell notification is on.
You ever want an autograph? You let me know. You let me
giraffe
know.
graph?
You want my giraffe graph? You let me know. Okay? Because I got you. I got you covered. So that storage unit, by far, we got to the state of Pennsylvania, which Pennsylvania is a great state. And we got to the state of Pennsylvania, and very first thing we did, we saw KT Treasures. We saw a whole bunch of people's fans and followers and viewers. One of the guys, his name is Tommy, he's like, Jeremy, you got me into this. This is my 318th storage unit. This is all your fault.
That's so crazy that he knew the number.
Wow.
He knew the exact number of how many units.
Yeah. So because of us, 318 storage units later, he bought another one.
Well, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Welcome to the first time watching us live.
Oh, nice. So there we are going through the unit, and
it just kept getting better.
Blew my mind. So when I told Christian and Patience on the way there,
thank you so much for the $2 super chat guitar pick and string fun.
Going state to state to state, and you stayed home. And I told the kids on the way there, I was like, we need a win. We need a win. We've got to have a win. We haven't had one in quite some time. And we haven't been buying storage units really this year because live auctions are nilled. I mean, they're few and far between. The last live one we bought was 127 microwaves, and
then we restored the love with that.
And there's not much we can actually go to. And I don't like the aspect of not being able to see and to smell. And for this one, I was just itching too much, and I had to scratch the itch. I overbid what I ever wanted to, but yet to find out,
don't regret that.
Don't regret whatsoever.
On the way there, you asked Patience and Christian, what do you think? Do you think this is going to be a good one, or do you think it's going to be a bust? What did Patience say?
Patience is like, yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be great.
She's usually like the optimistic. Like
she tries to keep me on the high end.
And then what did Christian respond?
He's like, this is gonna be junk. It's gonna be the rock unit. I'm like, I hope not. It's on the second floor. It was on the second floor. It was in a U-Haul second floor, and it was air conditioning, heat, so.
Melody, thank you so much for the dining. Debbie Vaughn is going to need bail fund money, yes.
But the first case I could see was a fabric case, and it was folded
Mark,
over.
Thank you so much for the $5
and I went,
super
oh chat. No. But then there was another case, and another case, and another case, and another case, and another case. And we ended up with 13 guitars.
Wow. And in the pictures, we saw what, three?
3 cases.
3 cases that we could see in the pictures that they provided online. And it ended up being 13.
And then so much collectible good stuff. So much collectible good stuff.
Directioner Forever, thank you so much for the $2 super chat.
So a lot of people have already said, hey, what are you going to do with the Barbies? The Barbies are actually, some of them are already on the eBay store. So the kids have already posted them on the eBay store. Dragon Ball Z's will all go in the eBay store. Any action figures will be in the eBay store. And a lot of the Barbies I know have gone up already because I saw that they did that. But a lot of the Pokemon and the Disney keychains and plush and some of it is going to be auctioned off tonight in the bulk auction. So there was very, very, very little garbage from that unit. And the crazy thing was, all we could find out is there was definitely a divorce, and that's as far as we could get. There was a divorce.
Thank you so much for the $2 super chat.
There was a divorce. There were 2 kids. I put Patience on it. The sleuthin. I put her on sleuthin. Found 3 speeding tickets that were attempted to be paid all at once. Never went in. We couldn't find him in jail. We couldn't find him anywhere. We couldn't find him absolutely anywhere. He was a tattoo. We do know he was a tattoo artist, and he was a musician, entertainment, and we couldn't find him.
That makes sense.
So we couldn't give anything back. We could not find any. It's like, well, we've heard this so often from storage unit places that you can't just auction a storage unit off. You have to have a contact with them. They're behind payment. They have so many months to pay, and a lot of them they just can't find the person. And a lot of times it's drugs. The person just disappears. They fall off the face of the earth and they disappear.
Numbers are disconnected.
Numbers are disconnected. Mail comes back. Nobody knows where they're at. And so we could not find him. Could not find him. So looks like our options are keep the guitars and sell everything, or give away all the guitars downtown Cleveland at Second Sense and sell everything. So you think we're going to just go ahead and keep them?
Well, I think the chat pretty much made a decision for us and said to make the wall display.
I think that's a good idea.
Because right now the walls are bare where we're thinking of putting them.
The walls aren't all bare because really all of you guys have decorated this home so much. I like if you guys watch the videos.
Braden, thank you so much for the $2. Look at him.
He's got it. There you go. If you guys watch the videos, and if you watch the background, and if you watch the chicken coop, and if you watch, there's peacock signs all over the property. They're literally peacock signs up the lane, and it is a long drive, right, George? Tell them how long it is. I got a
big old long driveway.
Yeah. You ain't never seen a driveway that long, have you?
Kat bought her first unit.
Nice.
She said she found money.
Can't beat that.
For the $1.99 super
So the entire
Phil,
Hale's headquarters
so for the $5 super sticker
is literally decorated with things from all of the fans.
Correct. All the fans or storage unit finds and
so
a couple things that I bought you as gifts, but usually they're either pre-owned or
you've gotten me gifts. Wow.
Yeah. You're looking at one right now.
Oh, yeah, you did that. That's true.
See how quickly you forget?
That's true. You did do that. Yep, that's true. You did do that.
A lot of the viewers want to know, since I'm a What the Hills fan and I watch the videos, do Patience and Christian watch the videos? Sometimes they do. Not all of them.
They've started
they
recently.
They probably don't watch all of them like I do, but they watch some of them.
They've started recently.
Jackie says, if you give any of them away, I'm heading to Cleveland.
How long does she need to get there?
Jackie, thank you so much for the $1.99. I don't remember what state Jackie lives in. I know Jackie's bought from us from the store, from our auctions, but I don't remember what state she lives in. I try to remember these things, but I can't remember it all.
So what was your favorite thing from the auctions?
From the
storage unit, from that storage unit. What was your favorite thing?
Unit? Yep. Honestly, you finding the guitars and seeing how happy and thrilled you were made me happy. Michael, thank you so much for the $5 super sticker.
That was your most favorite thing?
Yeah, because seeing you happy makes me happy.
Really?
Because if you're a grumpy grandpa, not happy. Crafty Jen says upcycling can be fun. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat.
All right. So let's transition. That was definitely a high for us. That was a big deal.
That was definitely one of the best units thus far this year. Plus, would you say altogether top 10?
Oh, top 10 easily. So here's one of the things. Some people would get extremely excited if they found 12 firearms. Some people would be extremely excited if they found 12, air compressors, nail gun, whatever, you name it. And that would have been exciting too. But guitars, vintage guitars hold value.
Is that you?
Yeah, it's definitely me. It's Nevada. Somebody is calling me from Nevada. Somebody's calling me from Nevada. Somebody's spamming me from Nevada. But the guitars hold value. Guitars hold a ton of value.
Now David's assigning us on what instrument we should play.
I like it. We're gonna get the band together.
David, for the $5 super chat.
So, what was your absolute favorite thing?
I did, out of all the guitars, I did like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one. That one was unique. I've never seen anything like
Lots
it.
of people want that.
So that one was a good one.
Lots of people,
Yeah.
they're like, will you please sell me the Ninja Turtle? And which that one's so unique. How could we sell it?
Right.
I mean,
right. You don't see them too often.
yeah. How could we do that? How, you know, that one, it's a PV, and a PV isn't exactly the most desirable, but it's
the
still
design that makes it unique.
It's really, it's the design. It's super cool. Super cool.
Mary Franklin, thank you so much for the $5. A lot of people are concerned that I'm doing the fist pump. This is a lefty. This is a new fist pump that we found in that unit with my
which
pick.
I told everybody
with
that
my pick in my arm.
You would be using it.
This is okay, but the nurse told me that I cannot lift anything heavier than 10 pounds.
10 pounds.
So this is probably like 2 ounces. So I'm okay. I'm okay with giving out fist pumps. So don't worry about that, guys.
So
should we transition into the health update, or you want to do something else first before we do that?
I do think we need to transition into the health update.
Okay.
I do think that's
So for those of you that have been watching the channel for a while, you know that I've been having recurrent infections since going all the way back to November of last year. So almost a year now. And my doctors have been doing a ton of lab work, blood work. They've been doing CT scans. I've had MRIs done, CT scans, and then I've got one more procedure coming up, but that one might end up getting canceled depending on what the results are with the PICC line. But they just
that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
You know, doctors don't know everything, right? They just kind of guess along the way based on what the results are and what they get from.
Considering I'm a doctor, Dr. J.
Different results.
I will agree with
your
you.
Blood work and your lab work and whatever else that they work up for you, right? It's all about process of elimination and ruling out what they think it could be, right? Based on your results. Thank you so much, Bob Morrison, for the $10 super chat. Appreciate it. Gur, thank you so much for the $2 super sticker. And so what they were doing was just giving me oral antibiotics. Okay, let's give you oral antibiotics and see what happens. And so it would help, but it was more of like how would you say, like a temporary relief, right?
I just did it.
Would you say temporary relief?
Yes, you had temporary relief. I just turned on memberships. Remember we talked about it, but we didn't agree. I just did it.
All right, we're about to hit another milestone.
But let's go with let's go with your update first.
So then the times that I ended up in the emergency room, what they would do is just give me like a general antibiotic through IV antibiotics because they didn't know what was going on. And so it's supposed to hit several different organs in your body to clear up whatever. And the emergency room doctors were in contact with several different departments, including infectious disease, trying to get ideas on what it could possibly, what they could treat me for, because I didn't want to just be pumped with antibiotics over and over again and then end up getting like yeast in my system.
That would be bad.
That would be very bad. And so we got all kinds of people in here that are breaking all kinds of bones. It's not just you.
We're all a mess. We're all a mess in this together.
Yeah. And so we're constantly going back and forth. Okay, what's been done differently? What's going on? Like what's changed in my life that's different than what I have been doing? And a lot of people are like, well, maybe it's the chicken and the peacock. But remind you, we didn't get the chicken and peacock. Chicken didn't come into our lives until March of this year. Peacocks didn't come into our lives until May of this year. And this is going all the way back to November.
We've had chickens for years.
Plus we've had chickens prior.
And peacocks.
Well, I've never been around peacocks. You have.
Okay.
And so my doctor was running out of treatment plans. I was either allergic to the antibiotics that were available or I had some type of resistance, meaning it just doesn't work. My body's resisting it. The bacteria, whatever infection is taking over, is resisting that antibiotic. So now, what the doctor did, or what my doctor did, was they called Thursday and they're like, we need you to show up at 1:30 because you're going to get a PICC line put in, which is
so emergency call. We did not expect it whatsoever.
I had to have Jeremy tape it down so that it wasn't like flailing around everywhere. So yeah, I got the call and was like, you need to be at this hospital at this time. And so they didn't even care whether I was available or not. They just said, you need to do this. And so luckily, since we're fun employed, we were able to make it happen, right?
That was kind of nice. Another benefit of fun employment, right?
Yes. And Daniel Drake. He just signed up.
We got our first member of the channel. Daniel Drake is the very first channel member. We just turned on memberships. We'll explain that after George is done with her updates. Woo! For extra What the Hale's content. That's so I just turned it on
real quick.
George and I had been talking about. I was just wondering. I was like, I wonder if this is even working.
Yeah.
But
see how it says member?
Yeah, I see it now. Look at that. You are Daniel. You are the first.
The very
What
first.
the Hale's member ever. You get to claim that for life. That's awesome. How cool is that?
Yes.
How cool is that? Okay. Health update.
So we go to the hospital and look at Jen Hale.
There's another member.
Look at Kathy Viking. Wow.
Oh, now they all know it's on.
Look at that. 3 people already that have become members, and we haven't even announced it yet. We just kind of briefly mentioned it.
Dolly's on now too.
Dolly. Woo. So then when we walk in, you have greeters at the door. Andrew Smith, Amy Swartley, Mark Bolanger. Can you keep an eye on that and just mention names while I talk about
because that's part of their membership. Yeah. We got Amy Swartley, Mark, we got Cheryl, Jonathan.
So the greeters at the kiosk sent us to the wrong registration desk. And then we get to registration.
Tricky Cheese a member now too.
Which they send us to the wrong department. And
Amy
she
Bates
even called ahead of time. So we're walking in this big circle, and poor Jeremy didn't have his peg leg because it was starting to hurt his back and is affecting his sciatic nerve.
Sing Me a Love Song is a member now, as is Els, as is Mary King.
His crutches hurt his back as well, and he didn't want me to push him in a wheelchair because he didn't think we would be walking that long. So we end up having him pushed in a wheelchair. Everyone thinks he's the patient.
Covered Bridge Man and Patty Ann are now members as well.
And so we're going around and everyone sees him in a wheelchair with all these nurses pushing him, and they're expecting a female patient, and they're just giving him this weird look.
Maria and David Braden are now members. Thank you so much.
He's playing along with it. The nurses are playing along with it, and then everyone's just laughing. And it helped.
We were having fun.
The laughing helped me because I got really nervous and anxious because I didn't know what to expect. I've had IVs put in my arm before for the IV antibiotics, but I've never had a PICC line put in where I'm being sent home with the PICC line.
Ms. Chrism Lizard, Deborah McLeod, Dreamer, JS, Daryl Brown, all members now. Carol Gamer McAdam is a member now.
That's awesome.
Luann is, Joanne is, Nathan is.
So then the nurses, there were 3 nurses once I got to the actual procedure room. And it was weird because the procedure room is a room that they typically do not use. And the nurse told me we usually do not use this room. And it was a room where there was like a CT scan in there, like a CT machine. They had to use that because they ran out of rooms. And so the entire process itself took about an hour. Yeah,
they told me, they said you're going to be waiting here for an hour.
And we didn't know what to expect. We thought we would just be in and out, maybe
5 minutes.
No, not even 5 minutes. We expected in about an hour. So then there's this entire procedure where they have to sterilize my skin and rub it for 30 seconds. And then she asked me if I was allergic to whatever they use to
You think about it. I'm going to recognize some members. Wendy, thank you so much. Darlene, thank you so much.
If I'm allergic, and I'm like, well, is
John
it similar
Agnes,
to this?
thank you so much. New members. We've got John,
All
Francis
kinds of
Ramsey,
people.
Kim Hartless. Wow. We've got Anna Marie Fleming. We've got Barbara Eckerson is in. And then we got another. Wow, we've got Lynn. Just sent a super sticker. Thank you so much, Lynn.
Elvis Presley Jr.
Deborah, Elvis Presley Jr. is now in on membership. Cheryl's in on membership. And they keep on rolling in. We've got Mary Franklin, Tracy Crum is in on membership. You got Christine Blagan on membership now. We literally just pressed it while we were in here.
We did.
And we'll explain more of it once we're through the update here.
So they asked me, do you know why you're here? And I told them, yeah, the doctor called me and told me I need to come in right away to get a PICC line installed. They're like, well, we already know the answer. We want to make sure you know why you're here. And so she explained to me, she was super sweet, explained the entire process from beginning to end, explained that they needed to numb the area and that the line itself would go up this vein or artery, one of the two, and then come all the way around, and then it would land right here above my heart. So the thought of that was scary because it's like, what? It's right above my heart? Like the fluids are being pumped into my heart?
And they kicked me out.
And so he had to be out because they all had masks and like the sterile uniforms.
First we asked, can I go back? And they were like, no, the room is too small. We got back there. It's the biggest room in the hospital. We were later like, oh my gosh, she could have came up with a better excuse.
Yeah, she could have said that there's no place to sit. I don't know. She just said there's no room.
But she did let me come back, comfort you, but then she kicked me out.
Because I told her that he is going to be my primary caregiver and that he needs to hear this as well in case I forget something or I miss something or I misunderstand something.
Which will happen because we don't know how to read or do numbers. So
So the entire process, they would ask, are you doing okay? How are you doing? Like, feel free to talk to us. If you're really nervous and you want to keep your mind occupied, just feel free to talk to us. And so I just kind of like focused on my breathing, and the nurse throughout the time was just like, are you doing okay? And I said, yeah, I really didn't want to talk too much because I just wanted to lay there and just focus on my breathing, which helps with anxiety. And then I sat up for a little bit, I probably sat there for about 10 minutes before I decided to walk. And the moment from where she did the numbing to the time they put the PICC line up there was probably a total of a half hour. So from like registration till the time they took me back was a half hour. And then from the time they took me back up until I was reunited back with you was an additional half hour. So then we had to have another nurse push him in a wheelchair to get to a third department where they would administer my very first dose, which that wasn't explained to me on the phone call. I didn't know I was going to get a first dose.
Yeah, we had no idea about that. Let me catch up on a few of these here. Dreamer JS says, hey, I'm in Illinois. Can I grab Can I grab a guitar? Queen Tut. Thanks for the super chat. Megan is now a new member.
Nice.
Oh my goodness, there's so many coming in now. Okay, I got to go back up. And where we're in, and we're gonna get you all up. We're gonna get everybody. Megan is a new member now. Andrew Smith, at least I got what the Hale's level membership. Yeah. Phil is a new member. Thank you so much. We will explain membership. We promise. Kathleen, I got another suspected spam from Nevada. Kathleen is a new member. Harriet's a new member. Michelle's a new member. Ratliff. We got Elisha and Donna, yeah, look at this. They're coming in. Dusty Old Dude, Crafty Jen, Sherry Norwalk, William.
Wow, we appreciate
Holy
this,
cow,
guys.
Mitchell, David Merrill, and Mo Frag is a new member. We got Grethy Martin as a new member. Debbie Farmer, Shirley Gold, Penny. I can't even keep up. Oh my goodness, Mary McMillian.
Now, keep in mind that if you choose not to become a member, don't worry. You'll
Daniel
still see us live. And
Daniel Drake said, "What did I just start?" I am the What the Hale's first member.
What I started.
He goes, "I am the first member." Yes, Daniel, you are. Colleen is in. Karen's in. Sarah's in. Vicky's in. Michelle's in. Heather Laura's in. Evelyn is in. Barbara Erickson is in. And the list goes on and on. Alberta.
Yes.
Frank Chapman is in. I'm gonna catch up, I promise, and you can keep going.
Okay.
And
then we'll explain the difference
All
between
right.
membership and a subscriber in just a sec.
I think we're good. I think we're good.
So me, with my history of being allergic to a lot of medications, luckily I didn't have any type of allergic reaction, not even on the outside with what they cleaned me with and what they put on my skin. So far so good. We did have a home healthcare nurse. She was an RN come out, and very lovely lady. Nurse Carolina, which you saw her on the video, and to teach us how to do everything sterile and how to administer everything from beginning to end daily. So the IV medication has to be administered every 24 hours. And so looking at it, I'm like, how am I supposed to do this by myself? Apparently people can do this by themselves, but do you think I can do it by myself, or is it easier to have a second hand?
I don't think there's any way you can do it by yourself, because you got to be able to twist it and angled, and
the angle of where the cap is, and then you have to keep it sterile, and you can't touch certain things, and you have to put alcohol on areas before you put the cap back on. And so, you know, I'm fortunate that I have Jeremy. He's a quick learner, and he is, and
I can read.
He freaks
Sometimes.
out over blood. I'm just now finding this out. Like the little bit of blood that came out, like made him nauseous. But
Camellia is a new member. Adair is a new member. Becky and Leanne, superfan Leanne, is a new member. Northern Aurora Treasure, Stacy's, Dennis McConnell, Andrea, Harper. Man, it's just, they keep coming in.
I saw someone in the chat said that they do it by themselves. I mean, I guess if I really, really had to, I could. But it would be a little bit more challenging.
All right, this is the third time I'm going to answer it.
Okay.
Hello, this is Jeremy. How can I help you?
And so,
hello.
He's been doing it just fine.
Definitely a spam. Third time they called on that number.
We've had a little spillage, but not much. But other than that, it's been fine. The only weird thing throughout the process when the IV is administered is the taste of the saline solution when he has to flush me out, which he has to do it in the beginning. He has to do it for like before we do the IV antibiotic administer and after, just to flush out the line. I could taste the saline right away.
All right, you keep going with that. I'm gonna go follow up on this.
Okay. Okay.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right, and then so then tomorrow, Nurse Carolina is going to be out here. She's going to come out to the house to change my dressing. And so Jeremy's freaking out because he thinks that he has to learn how to change the dressing. But the nurse is like, no. That's my job. I will do that. And then she's supposed to, I believe she's supposed to change the dressing once a week. So she'll come out tomorrow morning, and then she'll come out again next week. And the pharmacy did not deliver two things, actually. And so I have to call the pharmacy tomorrow to make sure that they deliver end caps. So the end caps are the things that go at the end of the IV. See where that green cap is? They didn't give me any of those. And these are supposed to be changed out daily and can't be reused. But since they didn't give me any, we had no choice but to reuse the end caps and then make sure that we sterilize it really, really well with alcohol pads, and making sure that Jeremy's hands is thoroughly clean before even touching me. Tons of new memberships that are still coming through. And so that's been the health update. And do you want to talk to them about your foot update?
My foot is broken.
It's still broken.
There's the update.
Still broken.
And so is the rest of my body. That was the gal that we spent, that got the $20,000 when their dad died, and we spent so much on, and she's got more stuff she wants to sell us, and she wanted to video chat right then and there. And I told her, I said, all right, I'll look at it.
We do have some stuff that we're going to auction off tonight from her.
Yeah, we do. We have some stuff from her unit too. Let me get it into what memberships are. Boy, how much have I? Andrea Roper Harper, we got Andrea Roper into memberships.
Nice.
And
Tons
Dennis
of new
McConnell.
members.
Barbara sent a super sticker. Thank you so much.
Barbara.
John Acosta's new member, and Joyce is a new member. Ada's a new member. All right, let's talk about what membership is. So YouTube is free. YouTube is
Wait,
100%
before
free.
we go into memberships, I want to thank everyone for all of your warm thoughts and your prayers and keeping both of us, not just me, but Jeremy also in our prayers, because we're both a mess right now.
Isn't that the truth?
And so I appreciate everyone that has kept me in their prayers, and hopefully this treatment plan is
Gonna take care of
and
it.
that'll clear out whatever is going on in my body, and that I never have to go to the ER or see another doctor again over this.
Carol
So,
became a new member.
The continued prayers would be much appreciated. Love you guys.
Carol Dietz, Dawn Leopold, Debbie S, all becoming new members. And
Nice.
we're gonna tell you exactly what that is, what it means. And
Yes.
I'll catch up here.
Versus
Henry Wallace
subscription.
became a new member. Frank Chapman just sent $2. And thank you so much. Jill, he said block them, the spammers. Jill just sent, McCann is a new member as well. And then Therese, Carrie, Kathleen, Pete just sent $1. All right, it's all up to you keeping up with it.
All right,
so,
Kat wants to know if you're getting used to being the nurse.
I am the caregiver in this relationship, and George will tell you that I do much better taking care of her than she does taking care of me.
Yes.
It's just who we are. It's the way God designed us. I'm a provider and a protector. And
Jeremy can tolerate pain a little bit better than me too.
A little bit better.
A lot of bit better than me. So he gets enjoyment out of taking care of me. I try and take care of him and serve him as much as I can, but he feels like he needs to do things on his own. And so then I feel like, okay, well, what can I do to help? But he's like, no, I got it, because I don't want to just lay here.
Oh, I can't stand
He
just
can't
laying
stand
somewhere.
it.
Mary Baglin just became a member. So we
Nice.
have finally decided that we're going to open up memberships on YouTube. YouTube is 100% free. It always has been. It always will be. You can pay for YouTube if you don't want to see ads and videos. It's very cost effective. And that's something that a lot of people do. They pay for YouTube Premium. What the Hales is free. What the Hales has always been free. Now we are adding members on top of what is already there. So if you're not a member,
Boomdog, new member.
Just became a member. So if you see people are adding memberships, don't worry. And you're like, well, I can't afford a membership.
Yeah,
don't worry, because you're always going to get the same thing that you always got. Yeah. You will always get the same thing that you always got. For those viewers that want more, what they are doing, we have a tiered membership level to where there's an introductory level, there's a super fan, and there's a What the Hale's family fan. And you get more content that is for those fans only. Yeah. And so the reality is they're actually paying for that additional content. And if you're going, oh, well, I can't afford that, don't worry. You're always going to get what you've always gotten. It doesn't change anything for you. Everything will stay the same on the channel on What the Hales, but members will get more. For example, you'll probably see What the Hales by them right now. They've got certain icons and things that they can use. There'll be certain live streams where they can interact with us, more personable. So we'll have live streams that are just for members, and it will be members only, to where we can read every comment, because obviously we struggle with reading. We can't read every comment. We can't even keep up right now. But
Kayla, thank you so much for the $14.99 super chat.
If that's something that that you go, you know, I really want to help support What the Hales and What the Hales and what they're about.
Yes.
That's a way that you can help support the channel, that helps advance the channel, that helps us bring you better content, just like anything out there. And so they're going to get everything that you're going to get if you're not a member. If you're just your subscriber to What the Hales, members are going to get everything that you're going to get. You're always going to get the same thing. It doesn't change anything for you at all if you're not a member. Members just are getting more, and they're paying for it. So that's the difference. Think of it as going to an amusement park. You go to an amusement park, you pay the fee to get in. The fee for YouTube is $0. And then some people try and get a fast pass so they can do more. And so these are individuals that go, you know what? I want to do a little bit more to help support the channel. I want to do a little bit more to help advance What the Hales. And I want to get a little bit more for that support. And that's what they're doing. So
David Breeden, thank you so much for the chillers.
Bam!
We'll get to that in a sec. We should probably do that next week.
We should do that next week for sure. Because then we'll have more of the information from your mom.
Yeah.
So membership is open up to everybody on the platform.
Jackie Webb, new member.
Well, bam! We just are starting it and opening it. And so there'll be different things for different tiered levels of the members, and different things that they will have access to. So for example, some tiered members
keep you in our prayers, Michelle.
will have more video behind the scenes. One of the things we used to do on our videos, we used to put bloopers at the end.
Jackie, thank you so much for the $4.99. If our awesome subscribers can please explain to Jackie and anyone else in the chat how to become a member, that I would appreciate it.
So we used to put bloopers at the end of videos, and now we don't at all. We found out that that is not good for an actual YouTube video, but it's perfect for a member behind the scenes, what things look like. It really, membership gives you more access, honestly, to us, whether it be in a live stream one-on-one, that's for members only, whether it be behind the scenes, how we do things, whether it be bloopers that wouldn't be in a normal video.
Andrew Smith gifted 5 with the Hale memberships.
Whoa, how do you do that?
I don't know. I just learned something new. The membership's all new to us, so we're going to be learning.
We're learning. We're learning with you guys. So we have lots and lots of people.
That's so cool of you, Andrew.
And lots and lots of channels have added memberships. We've strayed away from it.
Thank you so much for the
and the reason why we've strayed away from it is because we've seen so many viewers get so confused going, oh, I have to pay. And you never, ever, ever have to pay for what the Hales. Right. We've never asked you to pay. We've invited you to be a part of the Egyptian book bag drive. We've invited you to be a part of Camp Patmos. We've invited you for the
Betsy's a new member.
Restores the Love projects. And this is just another way to help those people who want a little bit more, and they want a little bit more access to us in our lives, because there's only so much time and there's only so much of us. We can't divide it and give it to everybody. So these members are people that get member benefits that they're paying for.
Michelle V became a super fan.
So
Marcus Lorenzen became a super fan.
There's different levels and different things that you get, and that you will receive on those membership levels. But really, the reality is, becoming a member gives you more access to us.
Super fan. Jerry, thank you so much for the $5 super chat.
It gives you more access to us behind the scenes. It gives you more access to the video clips that are cut from videos, things that, I mean, we've recorded a million things that have never made it. Think of it as you're behind the scenes. Think of it as your like, extras on your DVD. Yes, that's what you're getting.
Scenes that never made it.
But some of you are also going to be getting a live stream that is specifically for fans, where you get to
Gimli.
You get to ask more I would say more intimate questions about our lives, maybe about love, maybe about our faith, maybe about our business, whereas it's not so generalized with so many people.
Melody says Apple people can't join. Help. You should be able to, Melody.
Should be able to.
You should be able to.
Should be able to. So that's what a membership is. Keep in mind, subscribers always, every subscriber, whether you're a member or not a member, you're still a subscriber. Subscribers will receive absolutely everything for free. Everything.
Yes,
YouTube is free.
We'll be live every Sunday at 8.
Nothing changes.
Pre-recorded videos at 5:30 every day.
Nothing changes for anybody who is not a member.
Denise,
members are just going, I want more, and I'm willing to pay for it. And so they're going to go ahead and advance the channel and help support the channel with more, and they'll receive more in regards to that as well. You want to say anything else about that? Why I get that
a lot of people are saying they don't see the join button.
I'm not sure where it is. I got to get this stink bug, or it's going to drive me crazy.
So right now I'm looking at YouTube from a desktop, right? If you're on a desktop, you can either refresh your page, or you can just X out of YouTube completely and then find us again and go back on, and you'll see the join. If you're on a phone, now I don't know about Apple, I just have Android. If you're on a phone, let me show you what it looks like on my end. Keep in mind that if
he sprayed me.
Did he?
He sprayed me.
Oh. Keep in mind that if you still can't figure out how to join, see here, I went ahead and I went to, I hopped on YouTube, and then I found the live, and right there, again, this is an Android, this is a Samsung. See where it says join? If you're on an iPhone, it should look very similar to this. Now, if you do what I just explained, Paul Forget became a member. There's plenty of tutorial videos on YouTube that'll show you a quick video on how to join and how to become a member. So if what I've just shared with you doesn't line up with what you see on your end or what our moderators are trying to help you with, your next option is to find a YouTube tutorial video that explains that'll teach you how, depending on what device you're using.
And for all of our new members tonight, you're gonna be part of the pilot program that we're putting together for members. We're all gonna learn it together. So, you know,
Danielle, thank you so much for the $1.99.
We'll work through it. We'll work through it together. You see what he started?
Luann
Daniel
is a member.
Daniel started this whole membership wave.
Renee's
it's all Daniel's fault. Blame it on Daniel. George and I have been talking about adding memberships for well over a year.
But since we hit 200 million views, we thought that would be a good milestone to go ahead and do membership.
Because we've got more material that has never been released.
Stacey Lee Morgan is a member now.
And some of the things George wants to do, she wants to profile units for people
Margaret
on
Withers
live streams.
Is a member now.
Or she wants to talk about life and love on live streams, what makes a relationship successful, or you know, there's so much that
Grandma D Diane is a member now.
Viewers ask, can you talk about this? Can you dig
Hale.
into this? And those specific membership only live streams will allow us to actually dig into those things and take requests versus the general huge broadness.
Pam Shipman.
It'll be a bit more intimate, and it's an addition to what we already do for everybody.
Oh, thank you, Andrew Smith. He says I pray for the both of you.
We need it. We need it.
Yeah. Why don't we, again, if you want to become a member, don't feel obligated to. You don't have to.
Nothing changes.
Nothing changes.
If you're
still
not.
Continue to watch us live every Sunday.
Members just get more, and they're paying for it, and so they should. YouTube is free.
Kathy S., Helen Gale, Vicki Johnson. We apologize if we missed anyone.
Storage Legends has been telling me to turn on memberships since 08. I did it literally in the middle of the live stream.
So in order to see the join button, you need to close out of the chat as well to take you to the main page. And then again, if you're on an iPad, whatever device you're using and you can't figure it out, the best thing to do is to either refresh, watch a YouTube tutorial video, or X out and then log back in. Do not look at the chat. Make sure the chat is closed and you should see the join button.
And really the beginning membership, there's 3 tiers of membership that we created. The beginning membership, $4.99. I mean, that's a coffee at Starbucks a month. So what you're getting in addition, and then in addition and addition, you're getting extra aspects of our life. And that's the reality of it. You're getting more what the Hales than what others are going to be getting. And that's okay. Nothing's changing on the channel. One day we will disappear. It's just not
Catherine
today.
Klein is a member. Tammy Stevens is a member. Shirley Pearl.
Shirley Pearl.
Oh, we hope you're doing well. We haven't heard from you in a while. Julie Woolley is a member.
Shirley's
Renee
such a
Aber
sweetie.
is a member. She upgraded to Addicted Fan.
Whoa!
Renee did.
Renee's addicted.
John Long is a member. Heather Lauer is a member. She upgraded to the What the Hales family. Peter Warrington is a member. Dana Johnson. Wow, you guys are amazing.
They're flowing in.
Paul Forget wants to know, can we get Christian and Patience emojis? Right now we have emojis for you and I. We're Funko Pop characters.
Yeah, there are Jeremy and George emojis for members. That is a good idea, Christian and Patience.
I could work on Patience and Christian. I just got to remember how I made that Funko Pop, because that was like 3 years ago when I made those.
That was a long time ago. Yeah.
Almost 4 years ago when I made those, and we're finally using them.
We're finally using them, going, okay, Our hold back the entire time is we've seen so many other channels roll out memberships, and we've seen so many confused and misinformed
Yes.
viewers. Oh, I can't watch anymore because I'm not a member.
But that's
Wrong.
not the
There's
case.
nothing. So we kept going. If we add memberships, then it's going to hurt the channel.
Good idea, Tricky Chi. Peacock and chicken emojis too.
Oh, that's actually yeah, you got to do that. But we think giraffes are in. We got to do giraffes.
Lydia Penton is this.
We think memberships have been around long enough now that most viewers on YouTube understand memberships. They understand that they're getting more and they're supporting the channel, and the channel does more with that and can grow with that. And so that's a huge help there too.
Jeffrey Montgomery sent $5. Asked a pretty good question.
Oh, what was it?
Wants to know, will one of the tiers allow us to view the unhappy, excursions to see Elvis, and perhaps the family members?
What's the unhappy?
The unhappy?
Yeah, what's the unhappy?
I'm guessing like the times that we're unhappy.
Oh, I got plenty of video of that. Trust me.
Beverly, she says, I'm a member on another channel. They have a link on their homepage for everyone to sign up for membership.
Yeah, there'll be a link on our homepage.
This method does not work for Apple.
There's
gotta be a way for Apple. Matilda is now a member. Michelle is now a member. She actually upgraded. Angela Cruz is a member. Bill K, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Says get well soon. All right, let's shift gears, Shitamy, and let's do mail.
You want to just save mail till next week?
We can if you want.
Let's just save mail till
and
next
go into
week.
the shift gears and go into the auction.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they got their badges.
Cindy T is a member. Lefty 112 is a member. Oh, you guys are awesome.
They've got their emojis now. So they get badges, they get emojis.
Which we're gonna add emojis after tonight. I didn't realize he was gonna do this tonight.
I didn't realize I was gonna do this tonight. I was just like we were just talking about this.
Yeah.
Why didn't we do it?
Deborah Peterson is a member. She actually upgraded. JK. The fun to find the join button on the iPhone, iPad.
So superfan, what the hell? Superfan is $4.99, and addicted fan is $14.99, and that starts members. So superfans get loyalty badge. What the hell's badge? You get the emojis.
JK.
You get emojis of Jeremy and George. We'll add Christian and Patience as well, and probably some peacocks and some other things as we work on this. Shout outs during the live streams, because it tells us you're a member and they'll highlight.
Dana Phillips.
Addicted fan, you get perks, all the perks that we already talked about.
Guy.
You will also get member only live streams. If you're an addicted fan, you'll be part of the members only live streams. And then what the hell's that's at $14.99, $24.99 a month is what the hell's family. It's everything we already talked about, but we'll also give guided instruction on reselling,
Terry
sourcing,
Weagley,
YouTube. Also exclusive member only videos. So that's behind the scenes, things that never made the video. There are so many scenes that we cut, and then we can throw that up for you guys. And I can throw it all in there, and you guys.
Elvis and a Ghostbuster emoji too.
We're gonna have so many emojis.
Sylvia Navarro became a member.
So many emojis.
Kidder Ever, welcome. All right, let's
so we'll continue to explore memberships with all of you guys, and we'll continue to build on that foundation of what we just started 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, and we'll be learning because this is all new for us.
But the reality is everything on YouTube is the same, whether you're a member or not. Members are just going to get more because they choose that they want to invest their money to get more. And so they'll have more aspects of our lives. Our personal lives,
so much for the super sticker,
and live streams and additional video
Terry
content.
Meagley is now a member. Bill K, welcome. Janet Jacobson, welcome. All right, well then let's go. Let's transition into the auction. We'll save the fan mail for next week, and we'll give you guys an update on the Egyptian book bag. My aunt sent me so many cool pictures that we'll share with you guys next week.
And one of the things that you even said to me is you said it is a blessing you broke your foot. You want to finish the whole statement?
It was like a blessing in disguise that you broke your foot. One, because I'm glad that it wasn't Patience or Christian.
Oh, absolutely. It needed to be me, not them.
Yeah, Billy Albers, welcome, new member. And then I feel like if Jeremy didn't break his foot, we would have gone to Egypt, and I would have gotten so sick out there. And I don't even know if the doctors out there would even know how to treat me because none of my medical records are out there. And it's a third world country. Their antibiotics are probably completely different. I probably would have gotten so sick to the point where I probably would have been septic. So in a way, yes,
So I even asked you this morning.
I
said, do you think God broke my foot so that you didn't get sick in Egypt?
And God works in mysterious ways. And if we were in Egypt, because we would have been in Egypt around this time, right around the time that I went to the emergency room, I would have been so sick. And so who knows what would have happened. So this could have been a way of God saying, okay, you guys cannot go to Egypt. Things will get bad. So yeah, so doctor already told you you couldn't go because of blood clots. Traveling that far would have.
Janet Jacobson said God works in mysterious ways. Isn't that the truth? And then Kathy said, amen, he does.
Absolutely.
Yep. Harriet says amen. Yeah. Things happen for a reason. Carolyn, yeah they're agreeing. Nathan, same thing.
My illness and his broken foot did not stop my aunt's mission.
Nope.
She's still out there, and she was out there.
I think she could have had my broken foot and your illness, and she still would have been there. She said, nothing stopped me.
Wait till you guys see the pictures of all the orphan kids that she has touched live so far, and you guys are going to love the update. And so I'm just thrilled that my illness and his broken foot did not stop my aunt's mission, because this was the mission that she had in her heart starting last year when she started this mission.
And you guys all pushed it forward to a point where nobody ever anticipated it would go.
Ever get this big. So we appreciate you guys, and she very much appreciates you as well.
Ready to transition to the auction?
Jackie, thank you so much. Says God is good.
Stick around. Yes, Pokemon's coming up first in the auction.
All right. First things first, if this is your first live auction that you've attended on our channel, make sure you are in live chat and not top chat. This is super important.
So many Pokemon. So many Pokemon figures, cards, banks, the Pokemon banks. There's a tote filled with Pokemon. Going to be the first lot.
If you're watching from the
we'll do mail next week.
Yeah, if you're watching from the Facebook platform, that's fine, and you don't plan on bidding on any of the auction items, that's fine. You could stay where you are. But if you're watching from Facebook and you want to bid on the auction items, make sure you hop off of Facebook and hop on YouTube. Make sure that you're subscribed so that you could leave comments in the live chat. You don't need to register. You just bid as in the live chat as we go. Everything that I show this evening, there is a $25 minimum bid, and that includes free shipping if you live here in the U.S. If you live outside of the U.S., you're more than welcome to bid. Just know that shipping costs are going to vary anywhere from $50 to $200, depending on the weight of the package, the dimensions of the package, and where you are located in the world. If you are outside of the U.S. and you really want to bid, just know your country's custom laws and if there's any import fees.
You like me in black or red better?
I like both. Our auction style is minute to win it. So as I show the items to you, you can start bidding. But then once I'm done showing the entire lot, Jeremy will throw up a minute timer, and you have a minute to put in your last minute bids. Okay. Our awesome moderator, Flipping Adventures, will type sold once the timer is out, and then whoever the highest bidder is at that moment, we ask that you please send us your information immediately to whatthehales@yahoo. We will display the email address on the screen once we start the auction. Jeremy will remind you throughout the auction. Our awesome moderators will remind you as well throughout the auction where to send the information to and what information to send. We want your YouTube profile name, your real name, your mailing address, your high bid amount, and the lot that you bid on.
Okay. Mary Walter, thank you so much for the $20 and all the prayers.
Thank you so much.
Tammy just became a member as well. Lots of people are finding the membership button.
If you're a runner-up and you want to be considered the backup bidder, please email us your information as well. Same thing, YouTube profile name, your mailing address, your high bid amount, and the lot that you want to be considered backup bidder on. And then tomorrow morning, I will send a PayPal invoice. You don't have to have a PayPal account in order to pay. You can pay as a guest using either your debit card, your credit card, or your PayPal account. As we auction things off to you, remember everything is sold as is. There's no guarantees. There's no returns. We auction things off to you as we find them in the storage unit. Okay. We will do a practice lot. So if you're not familiar with how our auction works, we will do a practice lot. Also, at the end of the auction, you will have a chance to win a free giveaway. I only have one lucky winner this evening, and it's based on a trivia question that Jeremy will ask on one of our least viewed videos of the week. Do you have the trivia question ready?
I mean, we did unlist a video this week, so that one.
Sometimes I know the answer to his trivia question. Sometimes I don't.
No, I don't have a question yet.
And so you have plenty of time to think of it.
Kathleen just sent $4.99. Didion, thank you so much, Kathleen.
Now, if there's one or two items that you're interested in buying, but you're not interested in buying the whole bulk, because we do large bulk items,
Wesley
feel free
Hale
to
just
network
sent
with one another.
$4.99 too.
Wesley,
well, bam!
Thank you. We're okay with you guys networking with one another and sharing each other's email addresses, okay? And then as a best practice to prevent any lagging, to make sure that you guys are not lagging and you're with us during real time, I would recommend that you guys refresh in between every lot and make sure you switch from top chat to live chat. This is super important. Make sure you're in live chat and not top chat, okay? Also, please do not bid if you have no intentions of paying. That will get you banned and you will not be able to participate. So do not bid if you don't plan on paying.
Helen just sent $2.
Helen.
Pamela Maines just became a new member. Mary Walter became a member as well. All right. We're gonna start with a practice lot. Start with a practice lot.
Now, again, this is just practice. This really isn't up for auction.
Melissa, good idea making a membership video. We will do that. We just haven't yet. We threw ourselves off by making the decision. We talked about it today, and then I never moved forward, so I decided to just go forward while we were in the middle of it. Yeah, Jeffrey Montgomery,
see it coming.
Congratulations, you're a new member as well. You're not actually bidding on this. This is just for practice. Nani, you are a member as well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay. You ready to start the?
Yeah.
All right. So we've got to adjust a little bit for the auction. Paula Frank just became a member. She's part of the What the Hales family. And I got to adjust the cameras for George. George is in there now.
I think you can cancel membership at any time too.
Yeah, they can cancel membership whenever they want. If they go.
There's no penalty.
If they go, hey, I'm not getting enough of What the Hales, then you just go.
Or my budget can't afford it this month. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Got my link from George. All right. So here's how we do things. $25 minimum bid, free shipping in the United States, additional shipping outside the United States. You can start bidding immediately. And this is your test round. So you figure out exactly how we do things. Everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. Once George is ready, she'll tell me, give me the countdown, Jeremy, and it will be a 60 seconds. You'll have a minute to win it, and then Flippin' Adventures will go sold, and then we'll all be set and all ready to go. All right, George, are you ready for the timer?
I'm ready.
George says she's ready for the timer. All right, the most important thing, you got to bid fast, you got to bid furious, because you literally only have 1 minute to win it. Here we go. Here we go. Test round before all the Pokemon come up. This is the test round before all the Pokemon come up. Oh, we got Susan sending in 42 hearts, cover bridge man. He's sending a covered bridge. And Luann is sending 24. Luann was sending 24 something. We got a whole, Flutter Yo is sending a new foot. And George to get better. That would be nice. That would be really nice. Yeah, that would be incredible right now. We got a 50 cents bid, 20 Coyote killing Pluckers. That would be nice. Gator Bait Paranormal is sending gators. We got 99 sterile catheter caps from Jeffrey. We actually need that. They still haven't sent them, and we're not too happy about that because the nurse said do not reuse a cap. 25 bags of gummy hearts and 6 bottles of ketchup from Michelle Hankin. That sounds delicious. 4 million good days of health for both from Barbara Erickson. We could use that right now. We're getting old. One iPhone link from Kathy. That would be, and sold. Let's see. I think we're gonna have to go with, you know what, Luann. She got her bid in after Flippin' Adventures, but she said extension tubing for your IVs. Yeah, we needed that, so we'll take it.
Oh, I thought you would have went with new foot.
You know what? My foot can wait until you actually have all the supplies. We do have the IV supplies now. We don't know why the pharmacy didn't send them, and then they didn't send the caps. And the nurses told us specifically, do not reuse these caps. Tell them you absolutely need new caps, and they still have not sent the caps. So
I have to call the pharmacy tomorrow morning.
I've reused the first one. They gave us an extra cap at the hospital. I reused the first one that George had on 2 times, and now I've reused the second one that they gave us 2 times. So we used one twice, we used the other twice, and we're going to call the pharmacy tomorrow. All right, I'm going to give George full screen. This is a full, total, huge Pokemon lot. Right. Cards, figures, banks.
And Christian.
This is from the Epic storage unit.
So you get 2 Pikachu coin banks.
I think one has a rubber stopper.
This one has a stopper.
And one didn't.
The other one doesn't, but you can easily purchase coin bank stoppers online. So this one does not have the coin stopper. You
guys can start bidding immediately. We already got Robin Parker in at 50. We got Kim Heartless in at 50. Fluffy Butts. I think she just needs to refresh there.
Pokemon trading card little binder, but these are empty. So it's just empty. So you can put whatever Pokemon card you want.
Mary says, tell the nurse at the hospital to get on the pharmacy again. Yeah, no kidding.
Well, I'll call first thing in the morning.
Yeah, we're going to call first thing in the morning.
When we realized that there were no caps, by the time we realized that, the pharmacy was already closed.
No capping.
They got on them about the IV tubing for us, which was super important over the caps. And then there's a couple Yu-Gi-Oh cards that snuck in here, but there's some Pokemon cards. And then you get a Pokemon official National Pokédex, a complete guide for over 640 Pokemon.
Yeah, I've been cleaning the old caps with alcohol pads. I've been cleaning everything with alcohol pads.
You'll get a Pikachu
Queen Cecilia
foam backed puzzle.
Queen Cecilia says, make sure you're in live chat. Jen Hale says, refresh between the lots. Jeffrey says, what's the Magic the Gathering card? There wasn't one, was there? That was Yu-Gi-Oh. That was a Yu-Gi-Oh card. That was a Yu-Gi-Oh.
So in this tin
there's a bunch of stuff in this lot. This is a huge Pokemon lot.
These boxes are empty, but inside there's a couple. Inside are these
Pokemon
chips,
tokens.
The Pokemon tokens.
George does have a microphone, Ja.
Oh, we'll just move it closer to me.
She's speaking into it right now.
How's that? Is that better? Testing, test.
Ja says you need a microphone. I think Ja needs hearing aids.
Well,
either which way.
The microphone was a little far from my mouth.
Nah, you were good. Rose Blue even said your voice is good.
All right, so then you get a ton of Pokemon plush. Pikachu.
Kathy says, Melissa, I've been right-clicking. There's no link. I think that might be for members. We'll have to figure this whole thing out. Oh, you see join. There's a join click under the video for you. So that's the membership join. Oh, you refreshed. Okay, I got you.
Because it wasn't there before, and then I had to refresh. But I'm using Windows desktop.
Yeah, you're on.
I showed them what it looks like if you have an Android on the phone. which I'm assuming the iPhone would be the same, but I don't know. Things change all the time with software update. So I suggested the best thing to do is to find a YouTube tutorial video on how to join a YouTube channel.
Dusty old dude says, I'm hard of hearing. I can hear fine. He's doing all right. Robin Parker's in at 55 now. Shauna came in at 51. Robin Parker's in at 55. This is going to be a big lot, guys. A big lot.
Yes. Some more plush.
There's a lot in here. There's a lot of a lot. A lot of a lot.
Plush.
Shauna's now in at 56. 56 is the high bid right now.
You get these.
Andrew's in at 60.
Balls.
Josh says I can hear Jeremy just fine. I'm the one that's 20 foot away from the microphone. George is 1 foot away from the microphone. Boondog's in at 60.
The microwave's closer to microwave. The microphone is closer.
Maybe we got rid of the microwaves. Linda is now in at 100. Linda Lemur is in at 100. 100 is high bid right now. 13 golf came in at 69, but not enough. Susan came in at 59, not enough. 100 is the high bid right now. 100 is the high bid right now.
This is a writing pad.
100 is the high bid right now on this Pokemon lot. And there is, remember, there is going to be 2
Here's a Pokemon
tins of cards. We have not looked at any of the cards except what you saw in the video. That's it.
Inside this lunchbox or lunch pail is a ton of cards. And you get another one of these that are empty, but you can put whatever card you want in them. There's even some Pokemon pencils that I see down there.
Cover Bridge Man says, good luck to y'all. Hope you win some good stuff. It's bedtime for him. Rose Chapman just became a super fan. Congratulations, Rose. Thank you so much. Just remember, we have not looked through these cards. Only what you saw on the video. We sorted. We put all the Pokemon stuff together. We have not looked. We have not priced. We have not done anything. It's what it is. Robinson at 105 now. Robin Parker's a high bidder right now at 105.
Here's some more Pokemon cards.
There's some loose cards as well that were in the unit.
Pokemon DVD. It looks like there's 3 DVDs in here.
Shauna's now at 110.
Here's another.
Linda's at a 125.
Tin.
Colleen just sent $9.99. Thank you so much, Colleen.
A ton more cards, and then more of these tokens.
Are there cards in the boxes or just cards in the bags?
There's cards in this box, this box, this box.
You're not in the camera. You need to go down. There, now they can see what you're doing. Shauna's in at 130 right now. Robin's in at 150.
Some cards in here.
Helen just sent $2. Thank you so much, Helen Stackhouse. Deanna J,
This
1961.
Like it's got cards in it.
Yes, we can see your chat. You're doing it right.
This feels like it's got cards in it. This one feels empty. And then this little guy has cards in it, along with more of the Pokemon tokens.
Tawana J. Wallace just became a super fan. David's now in at 160. 160 is the high bid right now. Nope, Linda's in at 175. I didn't see it, but now I do. John is now a super fan as well. Thank you so much, John. Shauna's in at 176. Robin Parker's in at 200. Barry Kitty says those are comp decks.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Robin's high bidder right now at 200.
Here's a, what is this, a belt?
Looks like a Poke belt. Does it open up or?
Yeah. You push this guy in and it.
Are there any Poke hidden inside of it?
Not that I see.
Sandy Bietti just came a super fan.
This is a belt you would wear.
Yeah, I would wear that. Are you kidding? Absolutely. Sandy is now a super fan as well.
Here's another Pokemon belt.
Melissa says, all the Apple devices use the link Tricky Chi just put in the chat.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, Tricky Chi.
Debbie says, I only hear Jeremy. I'm not sure how. The microphone is nowhere near me.
Echo, echo.
All right.
This isn't Pokemon.
What is it?
Oh,
that goes in the Ninja Turtle lot. Pull that. There's a Ninja Turtle lot. That's for the Ninja Turtle lot.
Okay.
Sorry, that doesn't go in there. That's for the Ninja Turtle lot.
There's this box that's empty. You'll get that. Along with
Queen Cecilia said something doesn't work. She tried it.
a Pokemon watch.
Kathleen hears you just fine. And Sylvia says,
And then you'll get this.
James McDonald says, I don't know why anybody's having a problem. I hear you just fine.
Here's a This looks like a big old mouse pad.
It's a giant mouse pad for playing Pokemon and your Pokédex.
So you'll get that as well. And then what are these? Are these watches?
Those are, Christian said those were Pokemon watches. Are they not Pokemon watches? He thought they were Pokemon watches.
Yeah, they are. They say Pokemon.
Okay, so they're Pokemon watches.
Okay, so you get 2 of these. And then you'll get some more Pokemon watches. You could be twinning.
No, there you go. You had it for a second.
Got it?
Robin Parker's now at 230. 230. This is a huge lot, guys.
Another Pokemon belt. This belt you would totally wear.
Oh, 100%. I do have belts
totally
like that.
This belt.
And they're not even Pokemon, and I wear it. I pulled them from Life Jackets.
Are these
walkie-talkies? Are there 2 of them? Did we find 2?
There was. I pulled one earlier.
Remember, we did not test the walkie-talkies. We just, anything that was Pokemon from that epic unit, we just put in a tote, and we went, so many people want this stuff.
There's so many Pokemon little action figures.
We thought the easiest thing to do is just put it up for auction on YouTube. Jerry Bate just became a super fan.
Whoop, whoop.
Thank you so much, Jerry. There's so many Pokemon things in this lot, and so many people were interested in it all. Again, we did not look at any cards. So what you saw in the video, those are the only cards we looked at. And even then, I don't even think we pulled any out. Andrew Anderson is at 250. Linda Lemer came in at 250 as well, but Andrew had the first 250. Robin Parker's now at 255.
What is this?
That is, I don't know, but it's got a Pokemon ball on it.
And then you'll also get, there's a couple more loose Pokemon cards.
So we just put everything Pokemon all together.
You'll get all these manuals.
David's now high bidder at 260. 260 is the high bid right now. If it had Pokemon on it and it was in that epic storage unit with all the guitars, it went into the totes. Whether it's a box, like you showed the one box that had Pokemon on it, but there was nothing in it, or whether it's a wrapper, or whether it's the cards, whether it's the banks, whether it's the walkie-talkies, whether it's the action figures, everything went in it. Robin Parker is now at 300.
Right.
We did not look at any cards. We have no time to do that. There are so many people interested. We just went, let's auction it off.
I'm ready for the timer.
All right. I think Robin is high bidder right now at 300. And Georgia's saying she's ready for the timer. Ready for, now I will say, on a lot like this with so many, oh yeah, I remember finding that in the storage unit. Oh, look, there's coins in it too.
Yeah, the tokens.
You see the tokens?
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna encourage you guys on a lot like this. I know sniping is fun, but so often sniping,
you live for the snipe.
It backfires on you when you really want a lot. So don't wait to snipe if you really want this lot. We had so many messages, so many comments about, hey, the Pokemon, can I buy the Pokemon? Can I buy the Pokemon? This is the fairest way to do it for everybody. Put it up. We know the super fans stick around for the live stream and they stick around for the auction. And we thought this is the fairest thing. Just give it to the super fans. They'll be at the storage. They'll be at the live stream and the auction, and we'll go from there.
Also,
I think,
remember, if your number bids don't come in,
type it out just like Linda is. So Linda just typed in 325, and Robin Parker typed in 325 in numbers.
Live chat.
Linda's high bidder right now. Linda's high bidder, and Smokey 1994 just became a super fan. Robin Parker is high bidder right now, 350. Robin Parker's high bidder at 350. Rose Chapman, thank you for the $10. Here we go. You got to bid fast. Remember, everything is as is. No guarantees and no returns. We're sharing it with you. We're sharing it with you as we found it. We have not searched through these cards. We do not know what cards are in there. We're showing it as it came from the units. Keep that in mind as you bid, okay? Just like we bid on units, we have so much time to look at it. You probably pull some few cards while they're looking. We've got Amber, it looks like, is at 360. And most importantly, you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you literally only have 1 minute to win it. Here we go. Robin Parker's in at 370. Robin Parker's now at 370. Teresa came in at 360. We got Robin Parker at 370 is the high bid right now with 50 seconds left to go. Robin Parker is 370 right now. 50 seconds left to go. No, 45 seconds left to go. Robin's in at 370. This is the lot that everybody wanted. This is the lot that people were begging for, the Pokemon. I wanted the guitars. They want the Pokemon. Teresa's now at 380. 380 is high bid right now. 380 is high bid right now. Robin was in at 370, but 380 right now is Teresa with about 25 seconds left to go. Kathy says bid, bid, bid. Now Andrew Anderson's in at 400. 400 is high bid. 400 is high bid right now. 400 is high bid with 15 seconds left to go. Linda came in at 390, but 400 is the high bid. And Elvis Presley Jr. put in the super fan membership link. All right, hurry, hurry, hurry. Andrew's in at 400. Queen Cecilia says it's Andrew at 400. 425. Robin Parker's in at 425. 425. And going once. 425 is Robin Parker right now. 425 going once. Robin Parker 425 going twice. Beth Morgan just became a super fan. Robin Parker. Robin Parker is high bidder. 425. Wow. 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 Teresa Anderson said, "Don't bid against your wife, Andrew." Oh, wow. All right, Robin. Wow. All right, Robin, you are high bidder at 425. All right, now, let me say this very clearly. We know so many people wanted so many items from this lot. If Robin's the high bidder, she's going to own them. She's going to pay for them. She's going to own them. If you want something from this lot, contact Robin because it was Robin at 425. Okay. So we have no problem with you networking with Robin saying, "Hey, Robin, would you sell the bank? What about, the walkie-talkies?" If Robin's interested in selling, we can't speak for Robin. If Robin's interested in selling, communicate in the chat. But Robin, here's what we need from communication from you. We need your YouTube name, your real name, even if they're the same. We need to know your shipping address, your bid amount, which was 425. And then also we need to know is the Pokemon lot. And if you could go ahead and email us right there, whatthehales@yahoo.com. Whatthehales@yahoo.com. The sooner you email us, the sooner we know everything's good to go. Pokemon. And then I think, was it Andrew that was backup or was it Linda? Let me see. Oh, it was Andrew. Andrew Anderson at 400. Andrew, you're back up at 400. So if you want to message us, all those same things. Remember, when you message us at What the Hales, or if you message us on any platform, you'll always get an auto response of frequently asked questions. Okay, so don't worry about that. If you send a message, you say, "George, I just won this," and you get an auto response that says, "Hey, thanks for messaging us." George will send out invoices in the morning. Okay, so she'll directly respond to the invoices for the sales in the morning. One of the things that we do at What the Hales, it is a full-time job responding to people. We can't do that anymore. We are still at a point on our platforms where we actually read everything, but we cannot respond to everything. It is very little what we actually respond to because there's not enough time in the world. So we read it. We don't respond to it because it's not humanly possible to get anything else done if we do. George will respond to your emails. She'll get those invoices out to you. As soon as you get the invoice, you pay that. There's a million different ways to pay. Your credit card, your debit card, it could be anything, your bank account, and Venmo, whatever. And then she'll get that out to you with tracking. All right. Lot number 2, this was also from the unit. It was found in the tin, which is a Disney tin.
You'll get the tin, the Disney tin. I actually auctioned one of these off in a tin lot years ago.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So you'll get the Nestle tin that all of the keychains were stored in. Trying to see if there's a date on this tin.
Melody says, "Will I ever be a member?" Melody, we'll figure it out. One way or another, we'll figure it all out together.
She sent to, I think Melody has an iPhone. Tricky Cheese sent the link. Tricky Cheese, if you could drop it again for Apple users on how to become a member if you have an Apple product.
John says we should do auctions on Whatnot. John, what we like to do is we like to actually sell to you guys, and then you guys have auctions on Whatnot.
Yeah, because we love to hear your success stories.
So this is a way that you can buy in bulk from us through YouTube, because that's where we started on YouTube. And then you guys, this allows you to actually source easily and then resell on places like Whatnot.
Yep. And then we love hearing your success stories.
Brenda's in at 25 right now.
I have to hold some of these upside down because this is the closest I can get it to the camera.
Mitzi is in at 30. So a lot of you, we see some of the tags, they're Dollar General, they're older Dollar General tags as well.
Yeah.
There's some Disney tags and all kinds of different things here. Do you see any dates on any of them when you're done showing them all?
I can show some dates.
By the way, you and I went on a date today, didn't we?
We did.
JK says, where's my fellow troublemaker, Debbie Vaughn?
She had some computer issues earlier.
Linda was in at 35. Mitzi is now in at 40.
I'm trying to look for dates, but I don't see.
Louise says, I've got an iPhone. Click on just the member. Andrew Smith is now at 45. Yeah, if you see any dates, see if you can show them. I think that one big Mickey Mouse, is that a coin purse that opens up in the back? Do I remember that?
This one?
Yeah. Does it open in the back like a coin purse? Yeah, it's a coin purse. Yep. So that's a coin purse right there. I remembered that from the...
Did I? I didn't even see that.
Well, I remember because I was at the storage unit. You weren't. Is there a date on that one?
I don't see a date.
Keith is now in at 75. JK says, oh, she has issues. That's not new.
And then here's a keychain with 3 minis on it.
Just me, nobody just became a super fan.
Nice. So there's
Janice says she's very soft-spoken.
There's Mickey, Minnie. I still don't see a date. Goofy and Donald. All on one keychain.
Those are super cool.
I think these 2 are the same. The Minnie. I still don't see a date. Still no dates.
Colleen says, trying to be a super fan. How do we do this? Colleen, you should see a button that says members or join underneath or on the side of the video. Cheryl Kelly just figured it out. Welcome to the super fan. And then what you would do is you would click that button and you would choose what tier you would want to be. Melissa says, is Jeremy blocking George's voice? No.
Yeah, the mic is right in between us.
And it's pointed towards her. You should be able to hear her and not me, actually. Christina Robinson just became a super fan.
I don't see a date on this one either.
Tommy's high bidder right now at 80. Remember, you will receive the tin that these were found in as well. And they were all found in the tin in the actual storage unit. If you refer back to the video, we found them in a tin and then we poured them out on a lid, and it was the full Disney Mickey collection of keychains.
This one still appears to be sealed brand new.
Mike McDermott, that's a good question. We had so many. We just thought it would be best to not promote that where we're at, and to keep that to ourselves. I mean, that's the best way to put it to you. We decided not to make that public anymore and to keep that private to ourselves, to keep any problems away. Mickey needs a new battery.
Yeah, he says I light up.
It still has the tag of the I light up tag.
But he probably needs a new battery.
Cheryl says Jeremy's voice just carries. Cheryl, when you work with hundreds and thousands of kids, like I did for years,
my voice.
You learn how to use your diaphragm and project the voice.
All right, I'm ready for the timer.
All right, she says she's ready. Tin goes with it as well. And All right. Everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. You're receiving everything as we found it. Right now, Tommy is the high bidder at 80 from what I'm seeing. Flutter Yo just said. So Tommy's high bidder at 80. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You only have 1 minute to win it. Tommy's high bidder right now. Come on, flip for me. There we go. Tommy is the high bidder. Gail Eagle just became a super fan. Dawn Wallace just became an addicted fan. Somebody's got an addiction, and we got a 12-step program. All right, we've got high bidder at 80 right now. We got a high bid at 80 right. Amy Swartley just came in at 90. Amy is high bidder at 90 right now. Amy's high bidder at 90. It was Tommy at 80. Amy's in at 90. 30 seconds left to go on this lot. This is the Disney keychains as we found them. Every single one we found in the unit is right there. It's right there. Danielle Oatman says, am I a super fan now? Danielle, you probably are a super fan, but you're not in the membership super fan, or we would see what the hell's by your name. JK says 12 steps isn't something I recommend for Jeremy right now. Good one, JK.
No pun intended.
Boom! Amy Swartley still high bid here at 90. 90 is high bid right now. Amy's high bidder at 90. Bear Kitty just put in 00. I think you meant 100, or she meant 100, but it did not come up. It just came up as 00. Therefore, it is Amy Swartley at 90. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Jeff Montgomery says, it pains me not to bid on this lot. Amy Swartley, you are high bidder. Debbie Vaughn is in the house, not causing any problems for some reason. Who knows why? Amy, you know what to do. You're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount at 90, and then tell George it was the Disney keychain lot right there. whatthehales@yahoo.com. Tommy, your backup bidder. If you want to send all that information as well, feel free to. It looks like George has another lot of rings. Rings are coming up here.
I have assorted rings.
Where did these come from?
These came from, I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't remember either. We collect a lot of things.
Maybe your Michigan haul?
Could have been the Michigan haul, yeah.
So you get this set where you get 3 different rings plus an earring with a pendant.
Melody, even though you're not a member, even though I know you want to be a member, everything's still the same though. You still bid, you can still have fun in the chat, love the community, be a part of everything. Well, you'll figure it out, I promise. Yankee Ward says, I want to bid on the mini Telecaster. Yankee Ward, that is probably not going up for bid. I can definitely tell you none of the guitars are going up for bid tonight. That doesn't mean they won't in the future.
So you get 2 watches that are also rings.
Daryl Brown 79 says, are they mostly costume jewelry?
Yes, I believe so.
Sandy Snyder just became a super fan. Thank you so much, Sandy.
So I put the rings on the edge.
Karen J just became a super fan.
So that you can see it.
They're blurry.
In the camera.
There you go. There you go. Now they're coming. Karen J is now a super fan. Patty Jones just bid 25, but it's Wolfie's in at 30 right now on the rings. Wolfie is in at 30 right now. She's got them in a ring thing.
So the ring display is not included. I just put it like that so that it's easier to show the rings to you.
Got a high bid at 50 right now. Kathy Jen just came in as well. Mike Murray wants to know, have I tested out any of the electric guitars? Yes, 2 of them right before the live stream. Right before the live stream. Brenda wants to know, is there an update on book bags? And that update will probably come next week. We'll try and put together a full video with what Aunt Camelia George has been doing. Debbie is in at 45. Barbara's high bidder at 50 right now. 50 is the high bid right now. Mike says, sweet. Yeah, 2 of them. I dated one of them. I dated one of the Strats that I didn't know, and with the serial number. Amy Swartley is now at 60. I also plugged in the the acoustic electric that I played this evening for the intro. Barbara is now in at 75. 75 is high bid right now. So George and I were screwing her. Well, it was me. George just had to listen and tell me I was too loud. Jillian is now a super fan as well. Thank you so much, Jillian. Welcome to the super fandom. And Tommy wants to know, what about the little Fender amp? Tommy, I didn't plug in the little Fender amp yet. I was on the pig nose this evening. And George is like, what's that smell? And I went, babe, that's the tubes. They heat up. There's dust on it. It was in a storage unit. She is not used to tube amps. She doesn't know yet. She doesn't know the beauty of tube amps. Crafty Jen says, are those 2 rings also watches? They are, correct?
Yes. Yep.
Amy Swartley says she's out. Felicia's in at 75. Barbara's in at 75. Desiree Kennedy says no gold. Did you check for any markings on those?
At quick glance, there were markings, but I didn't see anything that said like gold. A lot of them are Avon.
Jan Brock is now super part of the What the Hale's family, and JK says I'm grandfathered in as a super fan. That sounds about right. Yes. I mean, since we are leaving the channel to him and Debbie Vaughn.
I am ready for the timer.
You know, we could just give the channel over to him and Debbie Vaughn now. It'd probably grow better.
Again, the display is not included. You'll only get the rings.
If we give the channel to Debbie Vaughn and JK right now, don't you think they'd get to 1 million subscribers before we could?
Probably.
So what are we waiting for? Let's just disappear and let them have it.
Okay.
All right. JK's a better editor than we are anyway.
He is getting really good with editing.
Heather says the link is it's not working for her. Hopefully it's a cute guy, Heather, that it shows.
Feel free to email us, you guys, at whatthehales@yahoo if you're having issues with becoming a member, and I will try and help you.
John says, can you put me in your will, please? I can share with you that there's only one person in the will. You're going to be a very, very lucky woman.
I'm going to die first, though.
Well, John, you're up next. So, all right. Everything as is, no guarantees and no returns. You're seeing it as we found it. We try and represent it the best way we can.
With all my health issues, I'll be the first.
You are very blurry. Very blurry. Still blurry. I don't know. All right, sizes. Desiree wants to know sizes. We have no idea, Desiree. Remember, you're bidding as is. So with not knowing sizes, make sure you bid accordingly, as always. We try and always encourage you to do that. Most importantly, you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you literally only have 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. Here we go. Looks like Barbara Erickson's in at 85. 85 is the high bid right now. 85 is high bid right now. 85 is high bid right now with just 45 seconds left to go. Rose Chapman says, did you get my $10 super chat? Rose, did we miss it? If we missed it, I apologize. I definitely see that you just said, did you get my $10 super chat? Ivy just bid a 90. 90 is right there. Melody wants to be adopted. Melody, how old are you, Melody? If you're older than me, then I can probably still adopt you. If you're younger than me, I can probably still adopt you as well. I didn't. Yeah, there's probably not an age limit. Well, I was thinking maybe Melody should adopt me. Yeah. All right, 90 is high bid right now with Ivy. Ivy is high bidder with about 7, 6, 5, and 3, 2, 1. Let's see what happens here. 100. Barbara's in at 100 right now. 100 is high bid right now. And sold to Barbara Erickson for 100. Sold to Barbara Erickson for 100. Cheryl wants to know, what about my children? Don't worry, my children are cared for. There is a trust. There's a will. There's a trust. Everything's cared for. This is, this is what membership live streams would be about. This is where you ask those kind of questions. Oh, how do you set up your living will? How do you set up your trust, your family trust? How do you break all that down? Guidelines, those are where you can get really intimate questions. All right, 100 is high bid right now, and that was Barbara Erickson. All right, Barbara, here's what we need. We need your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount for, I believe it was 100, right? I believe it was 100, and that was the ring lot. Send that info right there, whatthehales@yahoo.com. And then backup bid was, Jen Hale's reminding everybody, refresh. Backup bidder was, I don't remember who the backup bidder was, but I'm going to try and find out. Sold, it was Barbara at 100, and it was Ivy. Ivy, your backup bidder at 90. If you want to send George all that information as well, backup bid at 90. Boom, right there. All right, PS3 lot is next. This is also from the guitar unit this week. We did not find the PS3 actual system, or what we would call the console. We did find controllers, and we found games. None of this is tested. George can show you the front of the game, the back of the game. I'm going to go ahead and give it over to her. So this is not tested. You're seeing it exactly as we found it.
Right now I'm showing controllers.
This is everything that we found for the PS.
Like a wireless controller. So far I've showed a navy blue, gold, red, and black. And then here's a royal blue. You
guys can start bidding like immediately if you're interested.
Wireless controller. And then some cords that go with the system.
Debbie Vaughn says, I thought you disinherited me because I was too much trouble. Debbie, that's what I like about you. That's what I like about you.
Another game informer.
You get in trouble every night.
Another game informer.
I don't think you would fight, but I'm pretty sure you would bite.
Here's an AC adapter. And then you'll get these PS3 games. Rango. I'm going to open all these to make sure that the games are in it. I'm sure the kids, Patience and Christian, put this lot together. So I'm pretty sure they're in there, but I'll double check. Little Big Planet, number 2.
What's the adapter go to? Why'd they put the adapter in there? Star Wars, probably for charging. That's for charging the controller. Okay.
Clone Wars. The game is in there. Lego the Movie video game.
Shauna wants to know, have I tried the banana ketchup yet? I have not. I have not been brave enough. Flippin' Adventure says, when I go, I'm going to leave all my ketchup and all my gummies to the Hale's estate. Auntie Flippin' loves you. Debbie Vaughn says, who told on me? Connie's high bidder right now. Can you show the backs of the games as well? That's important to people buying games. They want to know if the discs are scratched or not.
Oh, you want to show the back of the actual
The back of the disc. You need to open them up and show the back of the disc. I have not seen any of them.
Yeah, this is our first time looking at the back of the discs. A lot of them probably will need cleaning. Probably fingernails on them.
Jeanette's in at 50. Andrew's in at 35.
Here's a Minecraft.
Did you just say Minecraft?
Minecraft.
Oh, okay. Now I heard the F. Mitchell's in at 52. Jeanette's in at 55. Mitchell's in at 56.
Turbo.
Oh, I remember that. Jillian just sent $5. Yes, I'll become a member, waiting for you to do this for over 2 years. Hugs from the UK. We have finally done it. It was a spur of the moment decision tonight. We have finally done it. We'll learn this all together and we'll have fun with it. Andrew's in at 60. Connie's in at 60. Mitchell's in at 62. Kim Williams just became a super fan. 65 now with Jeanette.
Little Big Planet karting.
Melody just said, get the Debbie Vaughn bail fund started. Andrew's in at 70. And Andrew came in at 80 because Jeanette was in at 77. Andrew Smith is high bidder right now at 80.
Another Minecraft.
80 is the high bid right now. Everything we found PS3, and we think the controllers are PS3. I've never gotten into PS3, so I'm not that good with it.
Transformer.
But we're going to go ahead and say that's PS3. The charger is for the wireless controller. You're getting the Game Informer magazines as well.
Okay.
Shauna's in at 81.
That's it.
Connie's in at 85. Jeanette's in at 87. All right.
Transformer. So all the games are in here. I just double checked. Which Patience and Christian checked when they put this lot together.
John Treadway just joined. Very excited. Andrew Smith is in at 90. 90 is the high bid right now. Yeah, the kids checked that all the games were in there. We did not test the games. Keep that in mind, okay? So keep in mind, we have not tested the controllers. We have not tested the games. We did not find the actual console. We found controllers. We found the games with the cases, and we found the magazines for a lot together for you guys. So we're calling it the PS3 lot. That's the deal. Terry Adams, we'll check the email here in a little bit. I see that you said I need to check it. All right, so high bid right now is Andrew, and this is the PS3 lot. Jeanette's in at 93 now. Again, keep in mind, everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. We have not tested any of this, so please bid accordingly. And high bid right now is 93. Most importantly, you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you literally only have 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. Here we go. 93 is high bid right now. 93 is high bid right now with about 50 seconds left to go. Patty Norman just became a super fan. Thank you so much, Patty. Welcome to the fandom. We got all kinds of things going on here tonight. We got updates about storage units. We got updates about health. We got auctions with super cool stuff in it from the unit. We got memberships going up for the first time on What the Hales ever. 30 seconds left to go. 93 is still the high bid with Jeanette. 20 seconds left to go. 93 is still the high bid. Remember, that's free shipping here in the United States. With about 15 seconds left to go. Now we got P. Gross, aka Dragon Lady, is in at 95. 95 is the high bid right now. Jeanette just got outbid at 95. She was in at 93, but Dragon Lady is now at 95 with about 5, with about 4, with about 3, 2, 1. Oh man, Jeanette just came in at 97. 97 just came in from Jeanette. 97 going once, 97 going twice. Is Andrew gonna bid? And sold to Jeanette for 97. Sold to Jeanette for 97. And Zoltan Hirsch just became a super fan. Jeanette, you are high bidder. That got intense there for a second. Jeanette, you're high bidder here tonight. Jeanette, we need your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount of $97, and then tell George it's the PS3 lot. Send that email right over there. whatthehales@yahoo.com. whatthehales@yahoo.com, and then you'll receive a auto response. Don't worry about that. George will message you first thing in the morning with an actual invoice, and it'll clarify everything for you. That is if we don't have any more health issues, which hopefully we do not have. Backup bidder is P. Gross at 95. P. Gross at 95. You are backup bidder. All the same information from you. Tracy Crum, why did my bid not count? Tracy, didn't see your bid any higher. Let me see. Let me check. Let me double check. No, I think mods all have the same thing. Tracy, I don't think we see your bid in there.
For whatever reason, there's glitches with YouTube.
There's glitches with YouTube. So sometimes,
type it out.
Yeah, we'll tell you to type it out and do it a couple times. Yeah. Rose Blue just said, Tracy, try typing your bid in words. None of us see it on our end. So, and there are glitches, admittedly so. There are glitches with YouTube that we can't control. But Charlotte Brunts just became a super fan. Thank you so much. Jeanette says, I didn't win. Jeanette did win, didn't she?
Yeah, she was high bidder.
Jeanette, you won. You're high bidder, 97.
97.
You won. You're high bidder at 97. You won it. It's all you. All right. George has got another lot here. I'm going to give her full screen.
Okay. Next lot are assorted watches. This is from the Michigan Haul. We've got a Rumors watch.
What kind of rumors you been telling?
It says Rumors on the case, but on the actual watch it says DuPont. So you get the case along with it. And then on the bottom, it looks like there's extra links in there for the wrist. I don't know if it goes with it, but that's what was in there.
Terry Adams, I do see what you did. So let me address Terry because I just checked this. You keep showing.
Timex watch.
Terry, I see what you did. I'm going to refund that because it doesn't, unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. So the way YouTube has memberships, you can't just send PayPal because that doesn't unlock the membership levels in YouTube. You actually have to do it through YouTube for it to unlock those things in YouTube. So you won't have access to it unless you actually do that through YouTube. So I'll make sure George knows to refund that. We'll get that refunded to you in the morning. And you've got to kind of figure out a way to do that through YouTube, okay? So I see what you did. I read your email, and then I see that the YouTube payment is, or the PayPal payment is there. But again, it doesn't unlock anything for you in YouTube unless you do it through YouTube. So I apologize for that. I'm going to give
PayPal doesn't communicate with joining.
Yeah, PayPal doesn't communicate with YouTube to unlock those things for you.
So
unfortunately,
again, if you need help trying to figure out how to become a member, feel free to email What the Hales. It might take me a while to get to you, but I'll try my hardest. But if you want a quick answer, the quickest answer is to find a YouTube tutorial video that'll explain how to join membership for a YouTube channel. This is a cachet watch. So you'll get the watch. And then this looks like either a matching bracelet or maybe another watch band, like a spare band.
Jeffrey Montgomery says a man with 2 or more watches is never sure.
This looks like Pierre Jacquard.
Linda says, do we take Venmo? What type of payments? You can use the link that George sends on the invoice, and you can use just about any payment method you can think of.
So you get this watch, and then you get 2 spare bands that slide right through the back of the face of the watch.
Jeffrey says, you got to read the first part too, Jeremy. Jeffrey, you know I can't read.
I wonder if this watch goes with this box, because it says rumors on it, and this is a rumors watch.
Are you going to tell me what kind of rumors you've been telling?
There is a rumor going on around about you.
There's another rumor. There were people posting that you aren't really sick.
That was a rumor.
That was all fake, that you weren't in the hospital. Those weren't real nurses. What do they think? That we hired
that it's not a real pick line.
It's not a real pick line. They're literally people posting on our videos that it was real. She's not sick. She's not in the hospital. It wasn't a real IV. They didn't see it hooked up. It was all fake, all paid actors. I mean, I cannot believe it. That's the rumor going around. You're not sick.
The other rumor is that you're not really colorblind. Here's a bongo watch.
Bongo, bongo, bongo. Any more game systems going up tonight? Tracy wants to know. There's a good possibility, Tracy.
Here's a
Jab says it looked like real blood to me. Oh, it's real. It's real. Diana says, George, I barely hear you. Fix it, please. I have no idea why they can't hear you.
Here's another
and then some can.
Watch. So it's got like little diamonds right here that move. I like that.
Jeanette, the procedures after winning is you email whatthehales@yahoo.com. You can see that in George's screen right now. You email your YouTube name, your real name. You email your shipping address, your bid amount, which was 97, I believe. And then you tell her what you won, which was the PS3 lot. I believe that's what you won. And then you email that information to whatthehales@yahoo.com. And then George will send you an email back in the morning with the link.
Here's a female Timex watch.
Lefty 112 or Lefty 112 says, I'm an RN. I swear it was real blood. Oh, yeah.
Here's a Futura watch.
Ted's in at 110 right now. Yeah, it's real blood. And the in-home nurse comes back tomorrow morning, right?
To change the dressing.
So we wanted her to change the dressing when she was here, and she said, no, it's not time yet. And she wanted it to I mean, really to clot more around the pick line going in your arm a little bit more.
This needs a band. The other half of the band is missing. But here's another Futura. This might be silver.
Barbara Erickson wants to know. Yes, we got your email, Barbara Erickson. We got 2 of them, actually. We got 2 of them. So, yep, it went through.
Here's an ET face watch that needs a band.
Karen J's in at 125 on the watches. Linda says, what link were you referring to, Jeremy? Where do I find payments? Linda,
watch.
George will send, if you're a high bidder, George will send an invoice, and it'll have a link in it. Melissa Hall just joined Super Fandom.
Welcome. And then here's a carriage watch.
So she comes at 9 tomorrow morning, right?
Yeah.
So 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, the dressing gets changed. That might be a good live stream for the members.
Yeah. I'm ready for the timer.
I might pass out.
Can you guys hear me now?
You realize if it keeps bleeding, I'm probably going to pass out. Nurse Betsy sent $4.99. Sniff a peppermint tea bag when you have the saline flush. You won't taste the saline. Oh, you guys have been saying that in the comments, and I asked George tonight when I did her meds. I was like, "Do you have any candy?" She's like, "Are you kidding? They send us so much candy. We have tons of candy." I was like, "Well, suck on some of it." They said you won't taste it. She's like, "I'm fine."
It goes away right away as soon as he's done flushing it. The taste goes away.
All right, looks like Karen's in at 125 is high bidder right now. 125 is the high bidder.
Flat. You won't get the flat that it's on. This is just for display only. You'll just get the watches.
And all the boxes that the watches are in. Okay. All right, 125 right now, I think. Everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. We have not tested any of the watches. We have not changed batteries in any of the watches. And bid accordingly. Most importantly, you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You got 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. Here we go. I believe 125 is high bid right now. 125 is high bid on the watch lot. Lots of watches, lots of different places. Melissa Hall's back on her phone right now. And Shauna says the rusty nails taste so good. You got to bid fast. Rose Blue says you got to bid fast. Karen's in at 125. She's high bidder with about 30 seconds left to go. All these watches. Some of these came from the Michigan, right? I think all of them. Oh, these are all from the Michigan family. Yes. Tammy says you got to bid fast. You got to bid fast. Diane says I hear Jeremy just fine. George and Jeremy just fine.
Oh, good.
And Melissa Joy says, yep. Don't be shy. Bid high, says Elvis Presley. All right, Barbara Erickson is down at 130 with 2, 1, 0 seconds left. Barbara Erickson is now high bidder. Barbara Erickson's high bidder at 130 going once. Barbara Erickson's high bidder going twice. 140, Andrew Smith. Andrew Smith just sniped it at 140. Oh my goodness, he got lucky and just sniped it. All right, Andrew, you know what to do. Andrew, you're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount of 140, and tell George it's the watch lot. And then backup bidder as Barbara at 130. Barbara, you can send all the same information right there. whatthehales@yahoo.com. Remember, you're going to send the email. When you send us an email on any platform, you always get a frequently asked question. It's an auto response trying to answer any questions with links. But George will get you a customized invoice out tomorrow morning. This is a link of all Disney and Minion. Okay, this is a lot of Disney, any Disney items, and Minion that was, I guess he still works, that was in the guitar unit. So they can't see the light up of the eye, can they? All right. So
he works. He doesn't need batteries.
It looks like he needs cleaned up for sure on the side there. So this is a few Minion items, and then anything from Disney movies or Disney is part of this tote as well, whether it be Monster Inc. This is Disney Pixar. There's going to be plush. Oh, looks like he's got something.
Too.
I guess he does.
Friends call me Sully.
All right, so you got that there. Oh, the mini coloring pads for the Minions. It should be Minion coloring pads instead of mini.
You get a Minions fan?
Did you know Debbie Vaughn loves Minions?
Does she?
I thought she loved midgets, but you know,
this might need new batteries.
Oh, it just started.
It worked for a second.
Let me see it. Let me see if I can work it. Things are getting rough. Things are getting hot over here. I just pressed it. I have no problem whatsoever.
Oh, maybe it was the angle that I was hitting it on. So here's
I've
a
had that
Finding
problem at
Nemo
certain angles too.
lunchbox. It's got a bottom compartment.
Do you think my nose is too big?
Oh, look, there's a Peppa the Pig that's in here.
Well, you can tell how well we did sorting everything. Do you think my nose is too big? Because I could chop a little bit of it off.
What is this guy?
That's from Hero, the movie Hero, the Disney Pixar movie Hero.
Oh.
I think there may be
a part of
pieces
his-
missing.
part
I
of
think
his
more
leg is
pieces
missing?
are in there, but I still don't know if they're all in there or not. Flippin' Adventure says, silly Jeremy, minions are midgets.
This one says squeeze my hand.
Zoltan, yes, we see your message.
It says squeeze my hand, but he's not saying anything.
So he needs new batteries. That's from Inside Out Pixar.
Okay.
That's all Pixar.
Here's a Disney Pixar Cars. This is probably like a pillow.
Oh, Cars 2, nice.
Remember the very first movie we ever watched together?
Was Step Brothers.
Wreck-It Ralph.
In the theater. Yeah, it was Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Breaking the internet or something.
Yeah,
like
breaking the internet. I love Wreck-It Ralph.
I don't think. Oh, he talks too. I feel a box in him in the back.
Baby, what you doing? What you doing on his backside like that?
Cake? How about this cake stuff? Never had it. Never actually tasted it.
Oh, you squeeze his arm.
Hooray for you.
Hooray for you, George.
You're a winner.
Roger's high bidder at 35 right now.
This guy is from Monsters Inc. This one
And
talks too.
Melton-
There's a box in the back, but probably needs batteries.
Timothy Collins says that you've been loud and clear all night.
Oh, good. This guy's Marvel.
I don't understand why some people are having problems. That's from Galaxy. That's Rocket from.
He talks too.
Why can't I think of the name right now? Andrew's in at $50.
He's got a box in his chest too.
Andrew Smith's at 55.
Oh, here's another Wreck-It Ralph. You get two of them.
Does he talk too?
I'm squeezing his arm.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, you squeeze
Two of
his arm.
them. Wow.
Right?
Guardians, Mike. Yes. Guardians of the Galaxy. Jab. Yes. Guardians of the Galaxy. He's Rocket from Guardian of the Galaxy. Danielle just said Guardians.
You got another one of these.
Elaine wants to buy a Wreck-It Ralph from whoever wins this lot. I love
What is
Wreck-It
this?
Ralph. The original Wreck-It Ralph was just so good. And then the second one,
Did I watch the first one?
we've tried to, but you fall asleep
What is this?
anytime we ever try it. That's from Hero.
Hero. So you
Mhm.
get this mask. It's got Velcro on the back, adjustable Velcro.
Flippin' Adventure says if you're wearing headphones, only one side works. We're not in stereo. That could contribute to the sound problem. And Catherine Klein just said
Oh.
the same thing.
The pieces to the foot or his leg are right here. I
Yeah,
think.
the kids found other pieces that they think go to him.
Okay.
So they put it in there while we were sorting. We kind of all tackled different aspects of sorting.
Here's some. Are these?
That's
stickers,
Inside Out.
maybe?
It's inside out for something. I don't know. We just found it.
Well, these seem to be sealed, still in the package. Oh, look at this little fist.
Debbie Vaughn says if you can't hear, that might be the contributing factor too.
What's this fist to?
From Hero.
From Hero also. Okay. All right. This looks like a ornament that was thrown in a lot.
Oh, Mickey Mouse ornament.
Yeah.
Nice.
What's this?
They told me it was Disney. I don't know. Is it Secret Life of Pets? Is it what's
It
on the
does say
bottom?
Disney at the bottom. It just says China.
Well, maybe that's what they call Disney in China. They just call it China.
China.
Amy Swartley says, Jeremy, did you get my second email? Let me see.
Here's a card that seems to be sealed, still in the package. Fred from Big Hero 6.
Amy, I got it, and I'm going to read it right now. I see it's urgent.
Here's another card. This one is not sealed.
Amy, George will just work with you on it. She'll talk with you. She'll talk with you tomorrow.
This looks like a bracelet.
Don't
for
worry about it.
birds or free birds.
Isn't that a computer animated Disney movie too?
It says Series 4 of 4 free birds.
I think that's another Disney movie.
This might be. This is another fist
For the action figure.
For the action figure, yeah. And then more.
Roger
more
Mitchell's in at
pieces,
60.
More pieces for the action figure.
So what the kids did, anything that they thought was Disney, which Pixar is Disney, no problem, Amy. Disney owns Star Wars now.
Do they? Because I was going to start a Star Wars lot.
Oh, well. Do you have anything in it yet?
The Star Wars lot?
Yeah. Then just send it with the Disney stuff here. Because Disney owns Star Wars now.
Here is a Yoda watch.
That's why they put the 2 Star Wars things in there, because they own it. Disney owns Star Wars.
And then you'll get 2 Star Wars.
Andrew Smith in at 70. Sherry Lewis just became a super fan.
You'll get 2 of these Star Wars lunch tins.
You're all up in that camera's grill.
Yeah, because I'm really high up.
You know, you can put stuff back in the tote. I mean, I'm just throwing that out there to you.
There's nothing inside the lunch pals, but you get 2 of them. And then the last thing you get is the Star Wars plush lightsaber. And then I might throw in some extra stuff with this lot that's not shown in the auction. I like to do that sometimes as a bonus. All right, I'm ready for the timer.
Teresa Allen says, how do you become a super fan? You do that through the memberships. Okay. So just to clarify again, anything as the kids were sorting the unit with all the guitars, anything that was Disney related, which is Pixar, Star Wars, and we know Minions aren't part of Disney, but there were just a few Minion things, and I was like, yeah, just throw it in there as part of the lot as well. We just said, let's throw it all in there. And so that's what's in this lot. We don't have a guarantee that all the parts of, I think it's Hero 6. I think that's what the movie is. So you saw some random pieces of the action figure. We never even tried Big Hero 6. That's what it is. We never even tried to put it all together. So it literally just all went in the tote. And by the way, I didn't fumble that. I just want to be very, very clear. That was not my fumble.
Okay.
That was not my fumble for once. Baby.
Oh, this lights up.
Oh, the fumble is really good. Here, I'll show them. All right. George just dropped the tote and found out.
He lights up.
And it makes noise too.
Music. Musica.
All right. So it's all Disney. All right. Pretty much you guys, JK just said, here he goes, spending his fumbling, spreading the fumbling. Well,
so these pieces go together and then it goes on his.
Can you figure it out? Andrew's in at 70 right now, I believe. High bidder is Andrew right now. You ready for me to do countdown while you try and figure it out?
I wonder if this goes here. I don't know. Whoever gets this, they can figure it out.
Gordon just said 1999. Thank you so much, Gordon. We appreciate the super chat. All right. We are, and Jan Brown just became a super fan. Thank you so much, Jan Brown. We're going to go ahead and move forward. And I think high bid is still 70 right now. Again, everything Disney related plus Minion. Star Wars is part of Disney. If you saw it in here, you're going to get it, okay? You're going to get it. All right. And
I'll probably add some bonus Star Wars stuff that's not shown in the auction.
all right, apparently that's happening too. You got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You only have 1 minute to win it. Roger's in at 75. 1 minute to win it. Roger's in at 75. Kim Heartless is. She says, "Good night, sweet dreams, Kim.
Good night.
Thank you for the prayers." 75 is high bid right now with Roger. Now we're at melatonin chloroform is in at 76. Sherry just came in at 90. 90 is the high bid right now. You know somebody already wants to bid on one of the, or wants to buy one of the Wreck-It Ralphs. 90 is the high bid right now on this lot. We're going to call it the Disney stuff lot. Melatonin chloroform is now at 91. There's a bunch of Disney stuff lot in there. Daryl says, I wonder how many people got many to join at a time. That's a good question. Don't know. 15 seconds left to go. High bid right now is 91. 91. Melatonin chloroform is high bidder right now, 91. 5 seconds left to go. Minions making all kinds of noise. Jackie wants to buy the Mickey ornament already. 91 is high bid right now. Going once. 90 is high bid. Going twice. Andrew Smith just came in at 100. Andrew Smith just came in on, and he got it for 100 with the snipe. Is that his second snipe?
Andrew.
Is that his second snipe?
Yeah.
Man, Andrew's in on the snipe tonight.
Living for the snipe.
All right, Andrew, you are high bidder, and then melatonin chloroform, you are backup bidder. Andrew, you're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your high bid of 100, and you're going to tell George it was the Disney stuff lot right there, whathales@yahoo.com. And then melatonin chloroform, your backup bidder, you can tell George all that same stuff, except your bid was 91. Wow. Barbara Erickson says, yeah, he's a sniping pro. No doubt about it. That was 2 snipes he got.
Yeah, he's on fire.
You know, snipes don't usually go that well unless you're Amy sniping Swartley.
C. Russell got really good.
C. Russell is another good sniper. I don't know that we showed these in the actual unit, but we found an entire box of Goosebumps, and Goosebumps are pretty collectible for the kids. And so this is the next lot, all Goosebumps, and giving it all to George.
This is the Monster Edition #1. This lot the kids put together as well.
Flippin' Adventure said Andrew must have taken classes from Amy. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it.
R.L. saying Goosebumps. Apparently, R.L. Stein wrote a Garbage Pail Kid version as well. I wonder if
multiples, which I don't have yet.
You don't have any?
I'm looking for them. Haley Rector just became a super fan. Thank you so much, Haley. Christine is in at 25 on the Goosebumps books. Box of Goosebumps.
I remember reading these as a kid. Were you allowed to read these?
I was allowed to read things, but I just always chose not to read. I don't know. You know, that's a sensitive topic right now, George. You know I can't read.
It says go eat worms.
Bear Kitty's in at 35 right now. And Amy Swartley says my lips are sealed.
Ghost Beach.
High bid right now is Bear Kitty at 35.
Look, Return of the Mummy.
Whoa. Who's your mummy?
Who's your mummy? Beware the snowman.
Oh, I will beware because I'm going to Florida, so I don't have to see the snowman. Sugar Bits is in at 40. I like
Night
that.
of
Sugar
the
Bits.
Living Dummy Part 2.
Baby, are you my Sugar Bits?
Sugar Lips.
All right, even better. Sugar Hips is in at 50.
On Shock Street.
And Mike says, Jeremy, have you ever seen the Garbage Pail Kids movie? I don't remember ever seeing it. I am looking for it to purchase it to buy for the collection. I haven't seen it anywhere for sale yet. JK says, oh, I bought those books for my son.
Monster Blood 2.
JK, you can buy them again.
I wonder if his son still has them.
I would say yeah.
To the front page.
That's because they were afraid of the bees.
Why am I afraid of bees?
And then they tore the bees off the front page. Sugar Bits is high bidder right now, 50. High bidder right now, 50.
This one's not R.L. Stein.
Queen Cecilia says bid higher, you lose out.
Laura for dessert.
Well, it is R.L. Stein or it isn't?
It's not.
Whoops.
Monster Blood.
Zonderstag says, I sent you something in the mail. Thank you so much. We do have mail, and we could have went through it tonight. There wasn't time. We'll get to it next week. We promise.
The curse of the creeping coffin.
Andrew
That's gonna
Smith
be
is
me.
high bidder right now, 55. 55 is the high bid. We have quite a bit of mail. We'll jump right into mail next week.
We'll do the Egyptian book bag update along with the mail next week. Here's a special edition.
Elaine would like to
Spooky
purchase
Stories.
one of the Wreck-It Ralphs, and so she's got information in there if you're willing. And yep, Andrew Smith said yes, he is willing. So Elaine and Andrew, however you guys wanna work it out to where you guys talk, go for it. Harriet's heading to bed tonight.
Good night. Is it Harriet Williams?
It is Harriet Williams. How did you know?
Because Harriet buys from us.
Yeah, she's headed to bed. She said sweet dreams.
Escape from the Carnival of Horror.
Andrew Smith says, is it okay to share with her? Andrew, yeah, that's fine. Whatever you want us to do, or whatever you want to do.
The basement.
Andrew's high bidder at 55 right now. And then Mike said, I'll look out for you, my holy grail
of a mad mummy.
He said, I'll look out for it. It's a holy grail of a movie of mine. I will get two when I find it. Yeah, I'm still looking for one.
Well, that'll be nice.
Elaine said, do you want to message me on Facebook? I'm under the exact same name.
Deep in the jungle of doom.
And Andrew Smith said, I'm in a sniping mood. Andrew's at 55 right now. R.L. Stein, Goosebumps.
This brings back childhood memories.
Elaine, Andrew said he's going to have his wife find you on Facebook. So you guys can connect that way. No problem.
Or Andrew could put his email in the live chat.
Minnie IV says, I have an Apple iPhone. I still can't find how to join.
Just email me at whatthehales@yahoo and I'll try and help
Flip
you.
It Adventure says, I can't believe Jeremy's just sitting there while somebody is about to pay to get goosebumps from George. Flip It Adventures, nobody but me knows what in the world they're up against when George gives you goosebumps. Run. Be afraid.
What is that?
That's what happens when you give somebody
that?
goosebumps. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
The Girl Who Cried Monster.
They should all be scared.
10 Spooky Stories. This is a special edition number 3.
Ed's son loved Goosebumps.
Another special edition.
Be praying for Philip White's fam's mom.
10 Spooky Stories. Whose mom?
Philip White fam's mom.
Aww,
Philip's mom.
Prayers to your mom. The Girl Who Cried Monster again.
Kathy's got to go to bed. She's got to get up early.
Good night, Kathy. Thanks for stopping by. Night of the Living Dummy.
I've had a night like that.
Oh,
wait,
have you?
Is that about me?
Let's get invisible. Would you want to be invisible?
Oh my goodness.
Superpower?
Yes.
Really?
Yep, and stalk you.
Would you rather be invisible or read other people's minds?
Read their minds. Preferably yours, because I can't keep up. Life would be so much easier if I could read your mind.
Welcome to Camp Hale's. I mean, Nightmare.
Well, same thing, right?
This is a big lot.
JK said, I dated her, the girl who cried monster. Yeah, they were dating each other.
The Curse of the Creeping Coffin. I think JK shared his guitar display, which is really
very cool.
Vampire Breath.
Okay, Elaine, Andrew Smith's wife messaged you, so if you're on Facebook and you get into your messages, you want to find your message request. It's probably held in message request in spam. So click through all of those things so you can find a message request in the spam.
Do you think this book is about Guapo and Chapo?
No, they're not lost.
Legend of the Lost Legend.
But they're gonna be lost when we get that hoarder house back. They're gonna get lost from our hoarder house. We will get it back.
How to Kill a Monster. Once That Girl Cries Monster.
I'm gonna need that book. Can I hold that one back?
You want to pull that from the auction?
Yeah, I'm gonna need to learn. I'll just read it before you ship it. Andrew's still high bidder at 55.
All right, we're getting close to the end of this lot. It says How I Got My Shrunken Head.
Okay, Elaine got the message. Perfect.
Two more books in this lot.
Andrew
Monster
says
Blood
Goosebumps
3.
are awesome.
Yeah, it is. It used to be so much fun reading these.
I thought you didn't know how to read. Did you read them in Arabic?
Of the Auditorium.
Did you read them in hieroglyphics?
No, in English.
You know English?
And then
JK
also,
dated Shrunken Head too.
Didn't he? Did he?
Yep.
Who didn't JK date?
Debbie Vaughn.
All right, I'm ready for the timer.
All right. This is the R.L. Stein Goosebumps lot. And let's see. Debbie said, Jeremy, why don't you make a music room? Because George wants me to make a music hallway. She's going to let me make a music hallway, so that's pretty cool. Aaron's out the bed as well. Sandra's high bidder right now at 60. Sandra's high bidder right now at 60. Remember, everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. These were in the guitar unit lot, and we put them all together. You can own them here tonight. 60 is the high bid, free shipping. Everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. You're receiving exactly as we got it. We did not flip through all the pages. We did not read any of the pages. We don't know how to read. No, regardless, if George keeps saying, I read these as a kid, I read them, don't believe it. She's spreading rumors that she can read. Most importantly, you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You only got 1 minute to win it. Looks like Bear Kitty's now in at
Is she eating boogers?
65. She might be eating boogers. Might be eating boogers right now. 65 is high bid right now. 65 is high bid on the R.L. Stein Goosebumps. 65 is high bid with Bear Kitty. Sandra just came in at 66. 66 is now the high bid. Sandra Golia came in at 66. Melissa Hall says LOL. 30 seconds left to go. Sandra's high bidder now, 66 on the books. It is 66 on the books. Andrea had 2 knee replacements. 1 shoulder, 1 open heart surgery. We kept her very happy during the surgeries. Thank you so much for sharing with us. Michelle Chandler says, I'm blind. I can't find where to join as a super fan. Can anyone help? It will be on your screen, typically underneath the main screen or on the side, Michelle. All right, 66 is still the high bid right now. 66 is still the high bid.
Where's my bell?
Sandra is high bid. Andrew Smith just came in at 85, going once. Christine came in at 75, going twice. Sold. Andrew got it again with a snipe.
I don't know where my cowbell went.
Andrew got it again with the snipe for 85. Backup is Christine Blagg at 75. Wow. Okay. All right, Andrew, you know what to do. You're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount at 85. You're going to tell George it was the Goosebumps books. And then, wow, that was pretty intense there. And then, Christine, your backup at 75. You can send all that same information right there at whatthehales@yahoo.com.
How much did Andrew get it for?
Andrew got it for 85. He sniped it. Christine came in at 75, and then Andrew sniped at 85. That's his 3rd snipe in a row tonight.
You go, Andrew.
Wow.
All right, 3 more lots before the free lot.
Oh, Bear Kitty said I hit a 6 instead of an 8. Whoops.
Oh, no.
Here's a card lot. Some of you have been asking, are there any sports cards? And here they are.
All right. Next lot are assorted baseball cards. We've got the Cracker Jack minis that are made by Topps. So
all right, I'm going to give you full screen here.
There is a note inside here that says first series and second series. We did not check, so I don't know how accurate this note is. But these are the Cracker Jack minis made by Topps. This does have a date of 91. And then it does say second series. So I'm not going to show all the cards, but I'll show you all of the cards that you'll get with this lot. So you'll get that case along with these Cracker Jack mini cards. You will get the display cases. And then this says baseball cards 1986 Topps complete set. There's a total of 66 cards. So again, we didn't go through here to make sure all of the cards were in here. But I'll show you the pages. These are Topps. I don't remember which unit this one came from. Maybe Michigan? The Michigan Hall?
Yeah, I think that was Michigan.
So that's the complete set, 1986. And then you'll also get these guys. And then you'll also get this binder that has the first and second series of the mini series cards. Topps again, 40. It says years of baseball, 36 cards in each. So these are the Cracker Jack ones. So it looks like a complete set of the minis. 1 through, it looks like it ends at 36 with the red backing. And then here's this set with the yellow backing, 1 through 36.
Bear Kitty's high bidder right now, 50. Bear Kitty is high bidder right now is 50. Barbara Erickson says Andrew Smith needs to change his name to Snipe Andrew Smith. Or Andrew Snipe and Smith.
World
3 in a row. Big VL is in at 55 now. All right, Philip Adventure says, from an iPhone, you have to open YouTube on your web browser app. Then choose Request Desktop Website from the search bar down menu. Then search for What the Hale's page. Then hit the join button. All right, Flippin' Adventures figured it all out.
Nice. Thank you, Flippin' Adventures.
FLX SE2022 is now in at 60 is the high bid right now. HB I'm not sure you can say that as a real word.
Topps cards. It says Tigers.
Big VL is now in at 65.
Detroit Tigers. So you'll get all of these. Looks like there's a couple duplicates in there, maybe even triples. 3 of everything.
Christine Black just sent email sent. Thank you so much, Christine.
These have a date I see so far of 88.
Checking it now. We got it, Christine.
So you get this whole binder. And then you'll also get these baseball card collector's albums. These 2 don't have anything in them. So you can put whatever cards you want in them. So those are empty. And then you'll get this entire stack that are all labeled. This one has a label of 1990 Topps Detroit Tiger team set. I did not go through these to make sure that if it aligns, if what's it's labeled is in there.
High bid is 70 right now. No, Andrew Smith is in at 100.
So far, it looks like Tigers Topps, dated 90. So these are all Tigers. Big Tigers fan. Whoever had this collection. So you get this collector's album. This collector's album has a note on the outside that says first edition Upper Deck Detroit Tiger baseball card team set 25 card set. So I'll go through them, and so far it looks like Detroit Tigers. Still Detroit Tigers. And then there is I don't see a date so far. I'm just kind of quickly looking through it.
If you're looking for a date, I'd take you out on one.
You took me out on one today.
Andrew's still high bidder at 100.
This collector's album has a note on the outside that says collection of 87 Fleer limited edition stars.
Crafty Jen just sent $5. Garbage Pail Kid Surprise will be delivered
87.
in 2 packages from Amazon later this week to the PO. I don't know what she did,
Who said that?
but I love it, Crafty Jen.
Aw, Crafty Jen. Thank you.
I've been getting a little bit too heavy in the Garbage Pail Kids.
You're busting out of the seams.
I am in these Garbage Pail Kid groups on Facebook now, and I keep buying from these people. And they're like, well, will you buy this? I'm like, yes. Will you buy this? Yes. Will you buy this? Yes. But I love Ghostbusters and I love Garbage Pail Kids, so.
This has a label on the outside that says limited edition 1987 Fleer complete set of 44 star players.
Christine says, awesome. My first attempt at a purchase. I will get faster, Andrew.
Rookie of the year. So we have not looked up these cards or what the values are.
Elvis says these would sell big on eBay.
If you sell these for big money, please feel free to
let us know. If you make $100,000 from one of our auctions, let us know. We will not be mad.
That's why we do these auctions, so that you guys have room for profit as well.
Crafty Jen says you will love them. I don't doubt that.
Baseball cards 1987 Fleer limited edition 44 complete set cards.
Barbara says Andrew got me on my second. Andrew's getting everybody tonight.
I think Andrew's having too much fun. Sniping. It gets your heart racing when you're in the live chat and you try and snipe. I've never done it, but I could only imagine. I can imagine. All right, so that's the limited edition. And then we've got 4 more of these albums, and then I'll be ready for the timer. This one has a label on the outside that says 1988 Most Valuable Players. I wonder if you'll be in this.
In 88?
Yeah.
I wasn't a player back then. By the way, don't hate the player, hate the game.
You very funny, Jeremy.
Crafty Jen says, Jeremy, who gets the Garbage Pail collection when you're gone?
Oh yeah, that's not.
It's a good question.
That's not in your.
Yeah, everything is in the will. Because it all goes in. It all flows into the trust, and you're the executor of the trust. So
this
George actually.
Album
George actually
should that
decides.
Be membership information.
Yeah, that's probably membership only information.
1987 Fleer baseball cards, 42 different star players. So far, from what I'm seeing that's labeled on these albums, matches what's inside the album.
Brenda Martin says, I'm late to the party. Did you sell the red acoustic electric red 6-string?
No, but you
Brenda,
played.
I played it tonight. Jennifer wants me to check the email. I'll check the email here. Oh, she found the Garbage Pail Kids movie.
Oh, cool. And then this.
But she said, here's the link, but it's not a link.
1987 Detroit Tigers team set 1.
Wait, I might have got it to work.
Might be the last time they win the pennant this century. Not sure who wrote these notes, but I'm trying to keep the glare from hitting the.
Crafty Jen said, Jeremy, don't buy it. I did look.
Don't buy what,
the movie. I did open the link. I did, but I didn't buy it.
You didn't watch the movie?
I'm gonna pretend like nothing. I'm going to pretend like nothing just happened. I'm going to pretend like nothing just happened at all. At all.
All right, and the last album has a label on the outside that says 1985 Detroit Tiger baseball card team set. Whoever kept these sets
Loved them.
Loved the Tigers. There's a lot of Tigers in this. I'll be ready for the timer, Jeremy, after this one.
HB is still high bidder at 110 right now. Everybody's finding the Garbage Pail Kids movie. It was a very unique movie in the 80s, and it got very bad reviews. But it's an 80s thing. Every movie in the 80s was weird.
I feel like so many movies that I personally like got really bad reviews. It's all based on the person's opinion. Like pinball machines.
Deborah just sent $5. Hey, little sis, little brother, love you. Thank you so much, Deb.
Thanks, Deb.
Brenda said, I fell in love with that 6-string in the storage unit locker episode. JK said 80s. That was a weird time. It was a weird time.
But a fun time.
But
the 80s and the 90s.
It was a fun time. It was a fun time.
And then you get these coins. What is it? The holographic coins? Is that what it's called? Where it changes? Holographic?
I'm not sure. Andrew Smith is now at 115.
All right, I'm ready for the timer.
Bear Kitty says Howard the Duck was the most underrated movie. You remember Howard the Duck?
Vaguely.
And I think she might be talking about this beauty right here. So here's the cool thing with this one. This is a Fender. This is part of the California series. And what they did is they put the headstock on it is like an electric, right? And then they put the vintage pick guard on it. And this is a 2006, I believe. Did I tell you 2006 or 2007?
I don't remember.
This is 2006 or 2007, but it's built really well so you could take it out on the beach and you could have a ton of fun with it. And I love it. It's the candy apple red. Absolutely love it. It's beautiful. And I plugged it in before the live stream too. So, all right, 120. Flux is in at 120 right now, and everything is as is. No guarantees and no returns. We sell it to you exactly how we found it. We have not looked any of these items up. Hopefully, you are looking things up while you are watching. You're on eBay and you're pricing everything out. And Brenda Martin says, I love it too. Yeah, it's really cool. When I found, that was the one I'm most excited about. That's not the most expensive one from the storage unit. There are way more expensive ones in there, but that was the one I was most excited about. I just love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, let's break away from the guitars, get back to the actual unit. And Crafty Jen says, I haven't watched that video yet. Are any of them electric? Crafty Jen, that's a video you absolutely want to watch. That's the most underrated video this week on What the Hales. Can't believe it didn't get more views. And we've changed the title and the thumbnail multiple times to help it in the YouTube algorithm, but it's hurting a little bit. But it is by far probably it's easily in the top 10 storage units we ever got, and it's probably in the top 5. Is that good? All right, back to the baseball cards. Everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. You got to bid fast, you got to bid furious. You only got 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. All right, we got HB is in at 120. 120 is the high bid right now. 120 is the high bid right now with 50 seconds left to go. This is the card lot. 45 seconds left to go. HB still high bidder at 120. 120 is high bid right now. Debbie Ashley says most epic video. It was so good. What you doing, Willis says, let's go. It's Willis time. 125. Andrew Smith now is in 125. 125 is high bid right now with 30 seconds left to go. 125 with Andrew Smith. And Brenda says, if you decide to sell it, I want it bad. I understand, Brenda. I'm not sure I'm going to sell this one, but there's always a chance in the future because we did find total 13 in that unit. 125 with Andrew right now. Andrew Anderson came in at 125. Andrew Smith got 125 first, though. So it's Andrew Smith is high bidder right now with about 5 seconds left to go. Andrew Smith is still high bidder with 125. 125 is high bid. Flux just came in at 150. 150 is high bid right now. 150 is high bid right now. Going once. 150 is high bid going twice. 150 is 151. Andrew Smith just sniped. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Andrew Smith sniped at 151. Andrew Anderson came in at 126. Isn't even close. Brenda Anderson came in at 155. Out-sniped Andrew Smith.
Brenda.
She said she would come back, and she did. Wow. All right. All right. All right. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow.
Brenda, look
Yeah.
at you, Brenda.
Okay, let me wrap my head around what just happened. Okay. Barbara. It's Barbara, not Brenda. I can't even breathe. I can't even read things. Barbara, you're high bidder at 155. What a snipe. You just out-sniped Andrew, who sniped out three others. And Erickson.
Oh, she's
So,
the one that got rings earlier.
Barbara Erickson, you're the high bidder at 155. We need your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount 155, and let George know it's the baseball card lot. And then I believe, yes, Andrew Smith, you are backup bidder. You are backup bidder.
So close, Andrew.
Jay Lungsford just became a new member. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Welcome to the super fandom. All right, this is a giant lot of plush. Okay. There were bags and bags and bags of plush inside, and there's the rockin' radio from the 80s that I said that's what I met George with. So this is a giant bag of plush. Bear Kitty's got a Gresh. Nice. So I'm just going to give George full screen here.
So assorted plush lot.
And McCormick just became an addicted fan. We have a 12-step program for that. Just not yet until my foot heals. Thank you so much, Ian McCormick. This is a plush lot. This is an assorted plush lot. Michelle Chandler just became a super fan as well. Thank you so much, Michelle Chandler.
I wonder if all these late super fans are Apple users.
That's a good question.
After Flipping Adventures.
Andrew Smith just said, Barbara, you're my freaking hero.
Flashlight
That's
friend.
funny.
So I wonder if he lights up. It probably needs batteries.
That'd be my guess, is that it lights up. Wouldn't you think?
Yeah, I hope so. Look at this big black bear. We're hoping for one to come off into our backyard.
That would be amazing. That would be amazing. We're going to put out peanut butter to feed them. Hopefully we can get a bear.
A black bear.
Somebody asked about the Barbies. The Barbies are on eBay. There's some expensive Barbies.
Most of them are holiday Barbies, right?
Holiday Barbies, yeah, those are the most expensive ones. But some of those Barbies in the packaging, they're hard for George to ship during the auction. And so we just went, all right, take all the action figures, and the kids will be putting them on eBay. Some of the Barbies are already on the eBay because so many people have been asking about them. The Minecraft plush made it in there. They made a Minecraft lot.
Did they?
Yeah, but it stays in there now. It's in there. Andrew Smith says, I've posted a lot of Barbies on eBay. Myra Pretty says, can I come work for you all? Send us a resume. What the hell's at yahoo.com. That's Disney. That's How to Train Your Dragon. How did they? I'm not sure how that didn't make it in the Disney with the Wreck-It Ralph and all that. That's how. Oh, it's DreamWorks. It's DreamWorks. It's not Disney. That's Steven Spielberg, right? I'm not sure who that is.
That's me dressed up as a witch.
That's you?
This is actually Build-A-Bear.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Andrew Smith's in at 75 right now. That's a Build-A-Bear?
It's just Smurf. I started a Build-A-Bear lot.
I don't know. Well, it's part of that lot now.
Yeah, see where it says Build-A-Bear?
Yep, I do know. Isn't that interesting? Never seen that view. Cassio's in at 77.
This is another Build-A-Bear. He's got... Oh, he's supposed to be like the Toy Story, the outfit.
Oh, I gotcha.
But he doesn't actually, the string doesn't pull.
So that's just part of the outfit. It's not a real pull string. Andrew Smith's now in at 100. 100 is the high bid right now. 100 is the high bid right now. 2013. That's a good question. I don't know. Is there a Disney tag on him?
Oh, Dan D.
Dan D. Dan D plush sell really good too.
Yeah, they do really well.
Ed Weimer has got a run. I think his refrigerator is running. He's going to go catch it. He's going to go catch his refrigerator. Deborah wants to know about the coyote. Keep watching the videos. There will be updates on the coyotes once the video is complete. It doesn't take us a day to make a video. Some videos take us months and some have taken us years.
Yeah. Here's a little dinosaur.
I like the donut more than the dinosaur.
Angry bird.
Yep, that's an angry bird.
This guy, I think, talks because...
Does he need new batteries?
Yeah. I think he needs new batteries.
We were out on a date all day today. My foot didn't swell, and now that we're doing the live stream again, my foot swells.
It's so weird that
it's so weird that it only swells when we're doing a live stream.
So long.
I guess.
And not really elevating the way you should be.
I was walking for 6 hours, if you can call it walking.
I mean, you're getting blood flow at that point.
That's what I want though for healing. So weird.
That is weird.
Queen Cecilia said, "Ice it, Jeremy."
This guy talks. Probably needs new batteries. See the zipper.
Andrew's still high bidder at 100.
Chubby puppies.
Sandrella just said, my cousin came home from spending the night in the hospital and she asked to watch What the Hales. Oh.
That's awesome.
JK said, if you become a member, you can watch Jeremy ice his foot. Look how fat it is right now.
They can watch you administer IV antibiotics and spill it everywhere.
Oh, that was a mess today.
Look, this is another Fortnite.
Oh, that's Fortnite?
Mm-hmm. See this Fortnite? The llama. Almost done with this lot, but this is a big plush lot.
SRR Founder 1 says, plushes are profitable. Take it from me. Bid. Well,
she's done really well.
She made what, 750 profit on the one? Julia Hall became a super fan. Thank you so much, Julia.
This is from Cartoon Network.
Cecilia is icing her shoulder.
Is this from Angry Birds?
Yeah, that's Angry Birds. That's one of the hogs. What you doing, Willis? Said fat foot Hales. My foot is really fat right now.
Travis had fan mail to the ceiling.
Myra Pretty said, I binge on What the Hales when I'm sick and sad.
Aw. All right, that completes.
Wait, SRR Founder 1 said she made $1,775 on a $150 lot she bought from us.
That's awesome. That's what we love to hear. We are thrilled to hear stories like that, especially since we don't take the time to look stuff up. Because then you guys can find hidden gems and share stories like that with us.
All right.
All right, that completes the end of the assorted plush lot.
Full screening, and Andrew's still high bidder at 100. Andrew's high bidder at 100. All right. Here's what's going on. Everything is as is. No guarantees and no returns. You're getting it as we found it. These were all the plush that we felt were good enough to resell to you guys. The kids sorted it out, put them in a bag for George, and then went boom. George just looked at it. This is the first time we've even looked at the plush. We looked at it with you guys because the kids actually sorted the unit and put it all together. So Melvin Neal's now at 120. 120 is high bid right now. And most importantly, you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious. You only got 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. 1 minute to win it. Here we go. Here we go. Melba's high bidder at 120 on the whole plush lot. Mary says, how do I become a member? You just click the join button or the member button, and then you follow the instructions and you choose what tier you'd like to be at, and boom, you're all set and ready to go. Melba's high bidder right now, 120. 120 is the high bid. 120 is high bid. 30 seconds left to go. So high bid at 120. Andrew was high bidder at 100, but Melba came in at 120 with about 20 seconds left to go now. Time is ticking away. Barbara Erickson said, just for you, Andrew Smith. Flutta said, bid fast, bid strong. This won't last long. And then Cecilia said, Andrew's going to snipe it. Janelle Lynn just became a super fan. Thank you so much, Janelle. What you doing, Will? Said, get ready to shoot. Going once. Going twice. And sold! Melba got it for 120. There you go. Melba got it for 120. High bidder is Melba Andrews' backup bidder. All right, Melba Neal, you're a high bidder at 120. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, even if they're the same, your shipping address, your bid amount of 120, and you're going to tell George it was the plush lot. It was the sorted plus lot. Send that email right there to whatthehales@yahoo.com. You will get an auto response email. You don't need to pay too much attention to that. George will invoice you in the morning. She'll send you another email and say, hey, thanks for bidding. Here's all the information you need to know. Here's the link. You can pay. And then once you pay, she'll get that all boxed up, shipped out, and then you'll get tracking information. You'll be all set and ready to go. Looks like we've got, this is for the ladies.
This is from the one who.
This is from the gal who messaged while we were on the live stream and said, hey, I'm here right now. You have to see this. And
I want to say her daughter competed in a lot of things because there's a lot of like hair pieces like this.
Well, I'm giving you full screen.
So here's a lot of hair pieces.
Andrew's backup bid on that one for 100 on the plush. Andrew, you can send an email as well. So this is all hair pretties.
This is assorted hair and nails. We'll call this assorted hair and nails items.
Karen just became a new member. Thank you so much, Karen. Karen Shimlowski.
Welcome.
Kristen says, am I in the Twilight Zone? I saw sold before the timer even started.
Oh, you might be lagging.
Could be lagging.
Could be lagging. These are all hair pieces that I'm showing you. And this also came from the woman who inherited money and
spent it. And then needed the money back.
Went on a shopping spree.
And then needed the money back.
Yeah.
Yep. So with my girls, I called these hair pretties. I would say, go get your hair pretty. And then I would help them put their hair pretties in.
Oh, yeah?
What did you call them?
I never wore these.
Now's the time.
I never wore these. I know a lot of girls that like were either in band or they were a cheerleader. They would wear this stuff, like going into competition. I never partook in after school activities. I worked. So at 13, back then you were allowed to work at 13 with a work permit. So for me, instead of joining like extra after school activities, I'd rather make money and buy my own things than join any type of sports team or drama club or all those other clubs that were available. Oh, this one's cute. It says boo. Just in time for Halloween.
Are you in the What the Hales Club now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What are you eating?
Salad.
You eat salad? You don't eat salad.
Not Not that you're aware of. You're usually asleep when I eat salad. Robin's in at 25.
Are you eating a chocolate covered Oreo?
Nope. Maximo Hernandez just became part of the What the Hales family. Thank you so much.
So I'm going to show
I'm eating
you
cashews.
the hair pretties that Jeremy call, and then I'll jump into the nail stuff as well.
Diane just became an addicted fan.
Nice.
Dan Shaver just became an addicted fan to What the Hales. Cassio's in at 27 right now.
Some headbands.
Janice says, I don't miss having those all over the house with my two girls.
Headbands.
I do. I miss it. I don't mind. Andrew Smith's in at 30. Robin Parker's in at 35. All these hair pretties. George, do you want me to put your hair pretties in for you like I had to do for my girls?
No thanks. I'm okay with you French braiding my hair to get the hair out of my face.
Are you okay with me doing other French things to you?
Do you want to learn how to French braid?
Pascal's Pixels just became a super fan.
Nice.
I know how to French braid.
Like a really tight French braid?
Oh, if I know anything, it's about tight French braids.
I know you know how to braid, but do you know how to French braid?
Two girls. I know how to do it wrong and have two girls tell me that it's all wrong.
This looks like a feather headband. This one still appears to be new, still sealed.
I know how to brush girls' hair, braid girls' hair. I know how to cuddle.
And then you'll get some hot iron tools. These have not been tested, so keep that in mind when you bid.
Cassio's in at 37. I know how to cuddle a girl when she needs a cuddle.
Okay. But not just any girl. Me.
My girls.
Me or your daughters.
Well, my daughters are a little too old for that now. You're the only one that gives cuddles.
Back when they were cuddling. Back when they were of cuddle age.
Andrew is at 44.
Hair straightener.
Janice says if Jeremy can do an IV, he can definitely handle a hair braid. Agreed.
Some hot iron tools for the hair.
Paula just became a super fan. Thank you so much, Paula. We appreciate it. Absolutely appreciate it.
Some more curling irons.
That's a lot of curling irons there.
A wave rage, maybe a blow dryer. This probably is a blow dryer. Here's some more headbands.
Michelle Wetton said, I've got 10 granddaughters. I need these.
They would love these.
She bid 45. Cassio bid 46.
To make your hair curly, but using the dry non-heat method. Here's a bunch of
Danielle said 10 granddaughters. Wow, you also need a medal.
Some bobby pins.
Robin's at 47. Pew 399 just became a super fan.
Nice. Here's a big thing of hair clips, bobby pins.
Nicola said, I can't sleep, so I'm back to watch.
All right, welcome back. We're almost done. This is the last lot before the free lot of one lucky winner. Here's some tools and combs to go with putting your hair in a bun.
Cassio's in at 49 right now.
And then we've got
Laura asked about the Nintendo DS games. Will they be in this lot? As of right now, I've decided to keep the DS games, but that doesn't mean I'll keep them for long.
Here's some
I usually tell George, hey,
gel wraps for your nails.
we should play these games. I kept a Switch and we still haven't played it.
Here's some press-on nails.
It's been 6 months. We still haven't played it.
Some more gel wraps for your nails.
And Christian said, Jeremy, if I hook it up for you, will you guys play it? I said, I might just have to have you hook it up, try and push us to play it.
Here's some glitter nail polish. This appears to be new, has not been used. Here's some press-on nails.
Michelle's in at 50 now.
Here's some holiday design press-on nails.
SDP Sherry P says, what about the Wii game? The Wii game was just the console and one cord, which is to pick up the signal from the controllers. We didn't find any controllers, any games, or any of the other cords. It's incomplete.
And then you'll get some
JK is
hair.
asking for some press-ons for his toenails.
Hair. Some hair color wax. I don't know what color. It says temporary. A fun temporary hair dye wax. Oh, it's blue.
We should do that to your hair.
Dye it blue. This appears to be new, still sealed nail file. There's some more hair accessories, bobby pins. This says Savage. This hairpin says Savage.
This is a huge lot, Tammy. It's a huge lot. Huge lot of hair pretties.
And then
Janice is in at 60 right
some
now.
massage cream that I got in here. This appears to be brand new, still sealed massage cream. That's the end of this lot.
If I bid and I win the bid, will you use the massage cream on my swollen foot?
I have cream for feet.
Oh, good. Then I don't have to bid. Okay. All right. It's getting really swollen right now. Not that you guys could tell.
Done. Do you want to ice it when we're done?
No. You can still see this is where the break is. Major break. And it's swelling like crazy right now. It's so swollen. All right. Cassio's in at 72. And yeah, it's still Cassio 72. So this is the hair pretty lot. And Pastor Tim just messaged. He was interested in a few of the guitars that we found in the storage unit. Mary's in at 75. All right. Everything's as is. No guarantees and no returns. We try and represent everything as best as possible. It is the way that we got it. You'll get it the exact same way. Most importantly, you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you only got 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. Let's do this. 75 is high bid right now. Mary Parfait is high bidder at 75. 75 is high bid right now. And there's going to be all kinds of crazy bids coming in. Got a state sale coming in at 80. 80 is high bid. A cash going at 77, but 80 is high bid right now. It's state sale. 80 is high bid right now with about 30 seconds left to go. 80 is high bid right now with the 30 seconds left to go. Comrade Red Queen, I got my foot right up on the table right now. I pulled it up. We've been sitting here for 3 hours, 30 seconds left to go. I now have it up to try and start draining some of that fluid. Crazy thing is I've been on it all day today. No problem. Cassio's now in at 82. 82 is high bid right now. The state sales was in at 80. Cassio's in at 82. Danielle Oatman's now at 85. 10 seconds left to go. 85 is high bid right now. Terry came in at 85 as well. But it is Danielle Oatman at 85 right now. 85 is high bid. 85 is high bid. 85 is high bid with Danielle right now. 85 is the high bid with Danielle. Going once. Going twice. Andrew Smith just came in with 99. Dar came in at 98. We got another 88, and we got an 85 and an 87 and an 8. And I think Andrew Smith pulled off his 4th snipe tonight. And there was a million snipes around it. Oh, Dara A sniped at 98. Andrew just got that snipe in at 99. So lucky. So lucky. All right, Andrew, you are a high bidder at 99. You know exactly what to do. Send all that information right over to whatthehales@yahoo.com. And then Dara was back up at, Dar A was back up at 98. Sniped as well. Incredible lot. So much in it. And incredible deal as well. Dar A, you can email George. You can email your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount at 98 is. Just tell her I was back up bid on all the Hair Pretty lot. That is a lot of stuff. And Danielle Ortman said, Andrew, you're a hairbow beast. So true. So true. Connie Gerthen said, sitting in the chair cuts off the circulation of blood flow to the foot, causing it to swell.
Go to Egypt because
we weren't allowed to go to Egypt because of the phone for blood clots. The plane, not the phone. So blood clotting was the issue with flying to Egypt, and then just getting around in general in Egypt. Everything is smaller. Vehicles are smaller. There was no way I was going to be able to get around and get through, especially being American, especially the harassment that that I incurred last time when we were there, with me being a very, very standout, tall American, token white guy in an Arabic nation. And it was just not going to work. It was not going to work. And that's where George said this morning, or I said this morning, I forget now. Like, do you think God broke my foot so to protect you? Why don't you just come to the main screen?
Okay.
Whoops, that's not the main screen. And that's the main screen.
All right, we'll have one lucky winner for the. I wish I could give 2 away of these, but usually I have 2 lucky winners. But we only had one of these, and this is an authentic cut from the Berlin Wall. This is an authentic piece of the Berlin Wall, which
Andrew
you
Smith
got
just sent $2.
Sophia says
Sophia
thank
said
you for the
hair bows.
You're welcome, Sophia. Make sure you send me a picture with some of the hair bows.
Hair pretties.
Hair pretties.
Hair pretties, Sophia. Hair pretties.
So inside, you'll get the Declaration of Origin. So like a COA.
This is an actual piece of the Berlin Wall.
And then you'll get some history, a little bit of history about the Berlin Wall. There is a date.
Janice said the more she walks, the better too.
1989. And then in this sack is a piece of the Berlin Wall. I'm going to keep that a secret. So whoever wins this, whoever the first person is that wins this, or to answer the trivia question correctly, will win this. Make sure you guys are in live chat. Do you have a trivia question picked out, babe?
I do, and I'm pretty sure I said...
Make sure you guys are in live chat and not top chat for this.
I'm pretty sure I said in the video how much total I spent. So here's what I want to know. How much total did I spend on the guitar unit? That's with the fees that I incurred. How much total did I spend on the guitar unit? I'm not even going to put the the timer on because I think you guys are going to get it. You've got to get exact number.
Okay.
Exact number. Debbie Vaughn is saying 1600. I see 1609. I see 1300. JK saying 1500. Tracy Albert saying 1550. I see this is with the fees, so I would have paid for it, and then there were premium fees on top of it. I'm almost positive I said the amount in the video, although I don't remember. But even then, we will tell you that. Are you seeing it yet?
Yeah.
You did see it?
Yes.
Who got it? Nope. Nope. That's
close,
not it.
Close.
Close.
Very close. A lot of you.
Oh, I just saw somebody who had it.
Did you?
I saw somebody. Nancy Presley has it.
Nancy Presley?
I
I
saw it,
haven't gotten there yet.
but you probably didn't see it yet.
I haven't gotten there yet.
Which means I did say it in the video. I thought I did.
A lot of you are so close.
I'm telling you, I
A
did
lot
see
of
it.
you are
I
so
did see it.
close.
I absolutely saw it. I saw Nancy Presley, but you can see it in
Okay.
live.
All right.
Are you seeing it anywhere else?
Not seeing it yet on my end. But I had to go back to make sure I didn't miss anybody because I want to be fair. Oh, the chat's flying, so it's making it hard to go back. JK says $1 million.
This is a toughie for you to find the winner.
It is. It is. Because the chat keeps jumping on me, and it makes it difficult to go back to find the winner.
So on our end, when the chat keeps going and we try and scroll back to the chat, it pulls it back down.
It does, and it makes it
And if it goes
confusing.
too fast, the chat disappears. We can only go so far up.
Danielle Oman says, whatever Nancy said.
I saw Nancy Presley
All
with
right.
it, so I would just say Nancy Presley.
All right, there we go. Nancy
So that's
Presley.
what I saw.
Woo! Got the answer at $1,551 for that epic unit. Nancy Presley, make sure you email me at whatthehales@yahoo.com. Let me know that you are the winner of the trivia question this evening. Wow, what a night.
What a
What
week.
a night. What a week as well. Thank you guys so much for joining us and tuning in with the health update and Jeremy's foot update. Whoa.
It's
Yeah, you've
bad.
got some
It's
major
so
swelling going on.
bad.
Yeah, we need to
I
get
just
off.
I put it up on the table.
Thank you,
It's so
everyone
bad. It's like
that
the skin's
sent
gonna explode.
a super chat. Thank
Can
you,
you be my
everyone that
nurse?
became a member this
Can you
evening.
poke it and drain it?
Yeah,
I mean,
we'll work on
I've been
that
putting
one.
the IV on you, so maybe you can just poke it and
I'll
drain it
help
all.
you out there. Special thank you to those who sent fan mail, but we didn't get a chance to get to those. We will get to those next week, along with the Egyptian Orphan Book Bag fundraiser drive for you guys. Is there anything you want to add?
1 plus 1.
Mary Bork just
I'd like
became
to
a
add
member.
1 plus 1. That equals 2.
Again, if you're still struggling with how to join and become a member, feel free to email and I'll try and help you as much as I can. Take it away, Jeremy.
Twinkle, twinkle.
I thought you were gonna sing
twinkle
something a little more
little
like,
star.
but you do like lullabies.
I wonder what you are up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky.
Look at how pretty this guitar is.
Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle little guitar. How I wonder what
Good night,
you
everyone.
are.
We love you so much. We'll see you next Sunday, same time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. And then we'll try and release a new video every day this week at 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. Say good night, Jeremy.
Good night, Jeremy.